All right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry for being a tad bit late this morning. I was having some issues with my computer, but we are here for the live stream of the Giants versus Panthers Germany game. So, yeah, this is going to be football. We're going to watch 4 quarters of football being played today. The Panthers got the kickoff. They just ran it for about 4 yards on first down. So the game is underway. Like I said, I was having some technology issues this morning, so I apologize for being a little bit late. But we are here bright and early. I got my shot of espresso to keep me going. So, yeah, we're going to watch the Panthers and the Giants. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be a good game. But, I lied. It is going to be fun. But it's not going to be a good game. But we're going to have a good time here watching it. Ooh, and Bryce Young just took a bad sack on second down. So it's going to be like 3rd and 15. So if you're here watching, thank you so much. I am going to pull it up on my other screen here real quick and throw my bets in the chat for the day. I did bet Panthers 6.5 points today because I am a sicko and I hate myself, but like 6.5 points, the Giants shouldn't be 6.5 points favorites over anybody, including the Carolina Panthers. So that's why I did it. But and the Panthers just threw it on third down. They picked up like 8 yards, so it's gonna be like 4th and 5 or something like that. So they're gonna punt it away. Bryce Young looks disappointed. But yeah, so I will get my bets here in the chat shortly. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here bright and early with me on Sunday morning. You guys rule. I really appreciate all the support and love that you have been giving me on this channel. We've seen it grow quite a bit since the start of football season, so that's really awesome. So yeah, thanks for being here, and let's watch some German football bright and early this morning. And Panthers punted away. He lets it bounce, picks it up, gets tackled immediately. All right, it's gonna be Giants ball on like their own 16-yard line. And then Danny Pennies is running out in the field. He has not been playing great this season. But hey, maybe today's the day Danny Dimes turns it around against a bad Panthers team. Who knows, though? You never know. Anything can happen in this crazy football league we call life. But Giants have the ball. 1st and 10 on their own 16-yard line. Brian Daboll, that beautiful meatball of a man. I love him. I want him to have a better quarterback, but regardless, I love him. And let's see what the Giants do on first down. They lined it up. They got a couple tight ends in, 2 wide receivers. Play action. Danny rips it deep downfield. He's throwing a bomb, and it's way overthrown. There are multiple flags on the play. It looks like they're going to get him for pass interference. So, who knows? Who knows? See, refs are deliberating. Offsides on the defense declined. Pass interference on the defense, that one's accepted. So Giants got like 40 yards or something like that from the pass interference, so that's pretty good for them. Sorry, I'm multitasking over here. I'm pulling up my bets so I can share them with you guys. But yeah, I did bet the Panthers 6.5 points, so we got that going for us. All right, play action fake. Danny Dimes making people miss, shaking in the pocket, and he throws it away. 2nd and 10. Ball is on the Panthers' 45-yard line. 2nd and 10. So let's see what the Giants offense can do. After watching this opening series by both the teams, I am highly regretting my Panthers 6.5 point bet. I should never bet on the Carolina Panthers. I should have realized that, made that decision, but such is life in Latvia. Sometimes we make poor decisions, and it is what it is. All right, and Giants 2nd and 10 on their Panthers 40-yard line. Hands it off to an inside zone. Tyrone Tracy, he gets tackled after 2 yards, so the Giants are going to have a 3rd and 8 coming up here shortly. All right, let me get my bets into the chat real quick so you guys know what I got going on for the day. Similar to past European live stream games, I'm going to just be talking about the game as it goes on, and you guys rule. So if you want to ask me questions, talk to me, chat with me, whatever you're feeling, feel free to. That's why I do this, because I want you guys to talk to me and hang out. All right, Danny Dimes drops back, rips it downfield, way over the head of who's number one. I think that's Malik Neighbors. And so it's 4th and 8. Giants got a lot of yardage from a defensive pass interference call, and then naturally did nothing with it. So, they're keeping the offense out there on the field. Okay. A little to no faith in the Panthers offense to move the ball with good field position. I like that move from Dayball. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to snap it. Looks like they're trying to get some cheeky offensive yardage. But it didn't work. Panthers surprisingly disciplined. And they took the delay of game penalty to get a little bit of extra yardage on the punt. So it looks like they're going to punt away. And good God, I have never seen the Giants punter before, Jamie Gillian. But man, he has beautiful flowing locks. All right. So we got Panthers plus 6.5. I'm already regretting that. We got Falcons minus 3.5. We got the Bills minus 4 over the Colts. And then we got Broncos plus 7.5 against the Chiefs today. And we got Patriots plus 6 versus the Bears. I don't think the Bears should be 6-point favorites over anybody. Bucks plus 6.5 against the 49ers. I don't think the 49ers are going to play that well and beat them out that much. But, I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. Weirder things have happened. And then we have the Cardinals minus 1.5 against the Jets, or plus 1.5 against the Jets. My apologies. I don't think the Jets should ever be favorites on the road. Like, yeah, they beat the Texans last week against a banged up Texans offense, but like still the Jets aren't that good, man. So I'm taking the Cardinals plus 5.5. And then my final bet is the Lions minus 3.5 against the Texans this week in Houston. The Lions are an absolute wagon. I am fully on board the Lions train at this point. Good God, I love Man Campbell. I love a lot of their players and a lot of things they have going on. So we're riding with the Lions going forward. The Dolphin season is dead in the water at this point. So I am full on the Lions bandwagon. And so those are my bets for the day. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Like I said, we got the Panthers minus 6.5 in this game, or plus 6.5 in this game, which, like I said, I'm already regretting it. We got the 2-6 Giants versus the 2-7 Panthers. You know, this is gonna be a rough one, boys. But we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time. All right, we're gonna have a good time watching football early Sunday morning because it's football. And hey, it might not be good. Both teams might be really bad. This game might not mean anything, but we're gonna have fun because what's life if just not going out there and having a good time? You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Okay. So it looks like the broadcast is coming back. There's a giant CGI panther on the field. I don't get it. It's unnecessary. That is one of the creepiest panthers I have ever seen in the world. Rich Eisen just said we think it's cool, so we show it to you. That checks out. That makes total sense. All right, and Panthers got the ball on their own 10-yard line following the Giants' punt. They lined up with 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends on the right side. Play action pass. Bryce Young drops back. Nowhere, throws it downfield. Hits a man. Who is that? Is that Xavier Leggett? Yeah, that is. All right. Xavier Leggett with a good 15, 20-yard gain, judging by what I can see. I'm a big fan of Xavier Leggett, only because it sounds like Megget, Nelly's character from The Longest Yard, and I don't care that is my own stupid, convoluted logic to believe in him. But Panthers, 20-plus yard gain, moving the ball. We're excited to see it. All right, Panthers got the ball on their 23-yard line. Little pitch out to Chuba Hubbard, who he's got a big hole. Picks up 10, 15. All right, back-to-back 20-plus yards play for the Panthers. Let's go, boys. Making moves. The Germans are loving it. Just eating schnitzel in the crowd and watching two-win teams play football. That's what Germany's all about. They're soccer fans over there, so they're not used to points, so they're going to enjoy this game. That was a huge hole by the Panthers' offensive line. Chuba Hubbard wasn't touched until like 15 yards downfield. All right, Panthers got the ball on the Giants' 41-yard line. Tight formation, couple of tight ends, 2 receivers, single back. Hand it off to Chuba Hubbard again. Picks up like 4-ish yards. So, not a bad run on first down. After back-to-back first downs, 20-plus yard plays, I think they'll take a little 3-yard gain to set up 2nd and 7. Not the end of the world. Just going to keep trickling the ball down the field there, Panthers. All right. 38-yard line now. Empty backfield. Bryce Young drops back. Lets it rip over the middle of the field to leg it again. Picks up like 6-ish yards. So, not too shabby. All right, it's 3rd and 1. Panthers need to pick this up to keep moving the drive. I don't think they're in field goal range right now. They're on like the Giants like 30-ish. Actually, no, they are in field goal range. So they don't pick this up. They can't kick the field goal. Let's see what they do. Couple wide receivers, single back. Little pitch out to Chuba Hubbard again. Looks like he has some running room. Oh, he takes it to the outside. He's got a lot of running room. Makes the guy miss. Is he going to get into the... Oh, no. Got tripped up on the 5-yard line. But hey. Panthers are moving the ball. Heck of a run there by Chuba. Yeah, I don't know who number 72 is, offensive lineman for the Panthers, but he blocked 2 people on that play, so good for that dude. All right, little run up the middle, gets like 3 yards, 2 yards on 1st and goal. Not a bad play. All right, it's going to be 2nd goal from the 5-yard line. Let's see if the Panthers can punch it in here. Live prediction. Panthers get a touchdown, and I'm going Bryce Young to Xavier Leggett for 6. 6 in Germany, first touchdown of the day. That's my call. Okay, so he threw it to, I don't know who 18 is for the Panthers because I'm going to be honest, I know very little of who the players are for the Panthers, but they did not get the touchdown. Really good coverage by the Giants there. All right, 3rd and goal from the 5. Got 4 wide receivers on the field. Shotgun, running back in the backfield. There's 0 is wide open in the end zone. There you go. Bryce Young hits number 0. I don't know who that is. That Miles Sanders. No, that's rookie Jatavian Sanders. All right, so the Panthers were able to punch it in for 6. It did not go to my boy, Xavier Leggett, but that's okay. The plus 6.5 Panthers bet is alive. And that was a good drive. They picked up some big explosive plays. They moved the ball well down the field, throwing it and running it. And I don't know how Jatavian Sanders got that wide open in the end zone, but like, hey, you take what you can get. And so pending this extra point, the Panthers are going to go up 7 with about half the first quarter left here over the Giants. And yeah, the extra point is good. I think, here's my bold prediction for today. I think if the Giants lose to the Panthers here and they don't have a good offensive showing, they don't put up good points, I think this is the week that Daniel Jones get benched. I can't imagine a world where he puts up like not good numbers against the worst defense in the NFL, giving up 32.6 points per game, and they let him continue playing football. But I don't know. I could be wrong. The Giants seem to be really committed to Daniel Jones for some reason or another. I don't get it. I mean, like, I kind of get it. They paid him the contract, so, like, I can see where they're coming from. But, like, yeah, if you can't put up points against the Panthers, man, like, just give Drew Lock a chance at this point. It can't possibly be worse. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's my big, bold prediction for the day. We are still at commercial over here, so I'm going to pull up ESPN on my other screen, and we're gonna talk about some of the Sunday games during the commercial breaks, and we'll see what we got going for us. So, fresh reminder: we had the Panthers versus, or not the Panthers, the Ravens versus the Bengals on Thursday Night Football. That was a fun game. I did a full recap of it. If you haven't watched it, you should go check it out. Bengals did lose 35-34. As they weren't able to get the 2-point conversion despite multiple penalties on the play not being called, but that's neither here nor there. Panthers are just like that. Yeah, man. I don't think the Panthers are as bad as they were. I didn't watch the whole game against the Saints last weekend. I watched bits and pieces of it, but Bryce Young like actually looked pretty good. That one interception he threw was like a beautiful, perfect ball that just got picked off because the defender made an incredible play. I mean, like, you can't really pin that one on him. And, like, the Saints aren't a good team, but, like, they won. So, you know, they got that going for them. But, yeah, I think the Panthers, I give them a lot of hate here on this channel. A lot of people give the Panthers a lot of hate. But I think they are a football team that is getting better. I don't think they're good by any means right now, but I do think they are like slowly inching their way in the right direction. And that was a really impressive drive against the Giants. And like, whoops, hit my mic. There's a lot of things wrong with the Giants, and their defense is not that. So the fact they moved the ball that easily against them, that was pretty impressive. I got to give it to them. All right. We're back into the broadcast. Panthers just kick it off for a touchback, showing replays the last drive. And like, yeah, man, like that Chuba Hubbard run on that first down where he picked up like 25, 30 yards, there was just nobody touched him until he was like 15 yards downfield. Bryce Young was making plays, making good throws. Panthers look pretty good to start this game. The Giants got the ball on their own 30-yard line. See if the Giants offense can make some magic. Run up the middle to Tyrone Tracy. Picks up like 9-10 yards almost for the first down. So good little run. Or not Tyrone Tracy. That was Devin Singletary. My bad. Good little run on first down. It's going to be second and short. And I think that's how the Giants are going to win this game. If they expect Daniel Jones to throw the ball all over the field and make plays passing, it's going to be a long day for the G-men. But if they run it with Devin Singletary and Tyrone Tracy, I think they'll stay in it. But I pray to God that they do just keep running the ball. All right, we'll swing past screen to Wan'Dale Robinson. Picks up the first down on second and short. Giants get their are moving the ball. Going to be on like their own 41-yard line. All right, so we got first and 10. Ball on the Giants' 41-yard line after the first down. Guarantee you they run it here on this play. I would if I were them. They do run the ball. They pick up like 2 yards up the middle. Not great, not terrible. They're showing Malik Neighbors and Wan'Dale Robinson stats. A lot of catches, not a lot of yards or touchdowns. So that checks out. That makes sense. The Giants are a big fan of the short passing game because I have personally seen Daniel Jones overthrow a lot of deep balls. So yeah, I think keeping the ball around the line of scrimmage makes sense. All right, 2nd and 8. Drop back, shotgun, try to set up the screen, got blown up immediately, and we're going to have 3rd and 8 here coming up. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to the stream, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. This channel has had a lot of growth over the course of the first half of football season, so that's really awesome. I like the fact that you guys come and join me for these streams and do this kind of stuff, so thank you for being here. And we got 3rd and 8. Play clock's winding down to about 13 seconds right now. It looks like it's going to be shotgun with Devin Singletary in the backfield. They got 3 wide receivers, trips right, and 13, who I don't know who that is, motions across the field. Drop back pass by Danny Dimes, and he was late on the out route, and it was short on the out route to Wan'Dale Robinson, and that's going to be another Giants punt. So, Giants, 2 possessions, picked up 1 first down each time, punted both times. Panthers just came off of an impressive drive to pick up the touchdown. And, yeah, if the Panthers pick up another touchdown here, it's not going to be good for the Giants going forward. That was not a good pass. Ooh. Panthers jump off sides, going to give the Giants another 5 yards. Still 4th and 3. Maybe Dayball will go for it now because it's like right around the 50-yard line. I don't know. We'll see how big of a gambler he is. But the refs are deliberating. It looked like it was pretty clear offsides to me. I could be wrong. I don't know. Daniel Jones is staying on the sideline, so looks like they're still going to punt it regardless of the penalty. Just give the Giants a little bit extra yardage there. And if you love punts, then you're going to love watching the Giants play football. I mean, their punter, he just has majestic, beautiful hair. I'm going to be obsessed with this all day while I'm watching. I've watched like all of their primetime games this year, and I have not seen his flowing locks before. Or maybe I've just ignored his flowing locks before. Ooh, Panthers muffed the punt. They fall on it, though. It's okay. Woo! Scary moment there for a second, but the Panthers get the punt after number 3, who I don't know who that is, muffed it. So they're going to get their ball on their own 8-yard line. And, yeah, I just came off an impressive touchdown drive for the Panthers, so let's see if they can do it again. And during commercial break, we're going to do a little Sunday preview. I was talking about the Baltimore-Cincinnati game from Thursday in the last commercial break. Did a full breakdown of that game, so check it out if you want to. And then first game on the list, we have the Patriots at the Bears. Patriots are 2-7. Bears are 4-4. With all of the talent the Bears have, they should be way higher or have a way better record than 4-4. I mean, like, they have good receivers. The Bears' offensive line is bad. I will admit to that. They have good receivers. They have a really good defense. DeAndre Swift, I think, is a very good, underrated running back. So it kind of blows my mind that they're only at 4-4. I said it before on this channel. I'll say it again. I think Shane Waldron is not a good offensive coordinator. He wasn't good in Seattle last year when he was there for them. So I don't understand how he got another job. I don't understand how he got, the reins to coach a number 1 overall draft pick, generational talent in Caleb Williams. But what do I know? I'm just an idiot with a microphone. But the Bears are 6.5-point favorites. I did bet on this game. I used DraftKings to bet instead of ESPN bet, which is what I'm looking at right now. On DraftKings, they were plus 6 points or minus 6 points. And yeah, I bet the Patriots just because I don't think the Patriots are that bad, and I don't think the Bears are that good. I think both teams' defensive fronts are going to get after bad offensive linemen on the other side of the ball. And I think the Bears win outright, but I don't think they win by more than a touchdown. To me, that seems a little crazy. It seems a little out of bounds, but I mean, what do I know? Like I said, I'm just an idiot with a microphone. All right, and we're back in Germany. Guten Tag. The broadcast is back after the punt, the muffed punt. The Bears, or not the Bears, the Panthers. Just talking about the Bears. My wires are crossed. It's early. I'm sorry. Panthers got the ball on their own 9-yard line. Little run on first down. Chuba Hubbard picks up about 3-4 yards. All right, not a bad first down game. Not upset about it. Bryce Young has thrown 9 interceptions against zone coverage today. Oh, that ain't great. That ain't great. All right, 2nd and 6 after the first down run. Shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Drop back pass. Bryce Young throws it over the middle. Good catch by Jatavian Sanders for about 15, 20 yards or so. And the Panthers are moving the ball again. 24-yard pickup on that play. Just a little breaking in route over the middle. Good catch. Hey, Panthers, good throw by Bryce Young. Panthers are moving the ball. Let's go, boys. All right, so it is 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line of the Panthers. They got a pistol. Hand off to Chuba Hubbard. He's got a little bit of running room. Oh, he gets stiff arms a man in the face. Picks up first down. Panthers are moving. Back-to-back first down plays. Hey, imagine if they get another touchdown here. Panthers are just like that, a sports fan in the chat said. Got 2 good wide receivers in Xavier Leggett and Jatavian Sanders. Ball's right around the 50. Play action pass. A little bit of pressure on Bryce Young. Pulls the ball down. Throws it over the middle to Coker. I have no idea who this guy. Listen, I'm watching this game, and I have no idea who any of these receivers are. So, like, good for the Panthers for moving the ball. Good throw. Good catch. Picked up like 8 yards on first down to keep the drive moving. Hey, Bryce Young is looking impressive. Good for him. Maybe he wasn't a bust after his first year with incredibly bad coaching and offensive line play. But hey, what do I know? All right, 2nd and 2. Hand the ball off to Chuba Hubbard. He gets maybe a yard. Barely got it back to the line of scrimmage, so we're going to have like 3rd and 2 here coming up. Panthers need to pick up this first down. I think they will. Giants defense is looking like it's in shambles, which is shocking because you think they'd be better. They've been playing pretty good all year. It's been the offense that has not been doing the Giants any favors. All right, we got 3rd and 1. Handed off Chuba Hubbard. He picks up the first down. He gets about 3 yards total. And the Panthers' drive continues to move. Are the Panthers not terrible? Talking on the broadcast about how the Giants' defense has only had 1 interception and not a single one by their secondary. It's not a good formula for winning football games. All right, 1st and 10, play action pass. Bryce Young dumps it off to his tight end. Picks up like 3 or 4 yards. Not a terrible play on first down. Not a great play either, but hey, you'll take yardage on first down. That's all you need. All right, we're gonna come up here. 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7, somewhere in that range. We have every NFL jersey in the German crowd. A huge fan of that. Ball is on Giants 34-yard line. Hand off to Chuba Hubbard. He's got a little bit of running room. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards. Okay. Hey, Panthers are moving the ball. Another 3rd and short. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Very manageable. Just keep moving. I don't know what the time of possession. The first quarter is almost up. Time of possession has to be mainly for the Panthers, I gotta assume. Let's see. 10 minutes and 41 seconds to 3 minutes and 16 seconds for the Giants. That's not great. And we got offsides probably against Dexter Lawrence. I don't know. Both the offensive linemen and defensive linemen are pointing at each other. Looks like it's going to be a false start. Oh my God. They're doing the penalties in German. Amazing. The German crowd is loving it. They're all smiling and laughing. I am loving it. Big flex. Big flex by Sean Hockley to do the penalty in German. All right, we got 3rd and 8 now. Ball on the Giants' 35-yard line. Bryce Young tried to hit Coker on the out route, but couldn't connect. So we're 1 quarter through the game. Panthers are up 7-0. They just failed to convert that 3rd and 8. Ball's on the Giants' 35-yard line. I don't know the leg of the Panthers kicker, but I got to imagine they kick the field goal here to go up 3. We will see. You never know. But like I said, I got to imagine that's going to be the move in this case. Little first quarter stats for you guys. Daniel Jones, 1 for 5 for 3 yards. No bueno. Bryce Young having a pretty solid performance out there right now. 7 for 9, 78 yards and 1 touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 9 carries, and he's almost up to 100 yards through the first quarter. 83 yards running the ball in the first quarter. Good. Look at you. Chuba missile crisis, as my boy Chris Berman would say. And Panthers 11 minutes and 44 seconds time of possession versus the Giants 3 minutes and 16. Panthers have 157 yards and 7 first downs. Giants have 16 yards and 2 first downs, so it's not great. And it was an all Panthers first quarter in Germany. Okay, back to a Sunday preview. I was talking about the Bears versus Patriots. Like I said, I took the Patriots +6 through DraftKings. I don't think the Bears should be 6.5-point favorites over anybody. It's a battle of the rookie quarterbacks. Number 1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, versus number 3 overall pick, Drake May. Both don't have great offensive lines. Caleb Williams has a much better defense and much better wide receivers to throw the ball to. But I like Drake May. I think he's making some magic back there. He's making a little something out of nothing. He's looked pretty impressive so far in his rookie season. So I think, like I said, I think the Bears outright win this game, but I do think the Patriots cover +6. So that's my final thoughts on this game. Next up, we got Buffalo at Indianapolis. The Bills are... Where's my bet? Scrolling through the chat. Bills are 4-point favorites. Even with Joe Flacco starting over Anthony Richard, I still don't think the Colts are that good. And I think the Bills are a really good football team. When I saw 4-point favorites, I was kind of blown away. I mean, I get it. Like, the Colts are at home, so they get 3 points for that. But we're back in the broadcast, so I'll talk about this more in a second. All right, the Panthers did roll out their kicker, attempting a 53-yarder. See, he drills it right down the middle. Panthers go up 10-0. Panthers have a 10-point lead 5 seconds into this Germany game. I love the Panthers kicker is just celebrating right now. He's just like losing his mind. Like, we love to see it. They're just not used to scoring points, you know? They're just happy to be out there, happy to be doing big things. So Panthers going to kick off here shortly. Giants are going to get the ball back. If you're just started watching this game now, just join the stream now. It has been an all Panthers first quarter. Their running back Chuba Hubbard is almost at 100 yards. He's ran 9 carries for 83 yards so far. Bryce Young has looked pretty good. And the Giants have just looked not good on defense, even worse on offense. So yeah, my Panthers plus 6.5 bet is going pretty well for me right now. And I was a little bit skeptical betting on the Panthers, but you know, they're doing me proud right now. So Panthers lining up to kick it off. Eddie Pinheiro just drilled the 53-yard field goal out there again for the kickoff. And let's see. Little dribbler. A flag. It might be because it didn't land in the landing zone, if I had to guess. I think this is the first time I've ever personally seen this penalty this year. Yeah. So it was short of the landing zone. It dribbled in. So that is a penalty on the Panthers. Let's see where the Giants get the ball. It doesn't really matter because I don't think the Giants are going to move the ball. What's up, brother? Thanks for being here bright and early. All right, so Giants get the ball on their own 40-yard line. Drop back pass, Danny Dimes. And he throws it away despite having a day and a half to throw the ball. X Delta, I think, is that the correct way to pronounce your username here on YouTube? It's just a lot of A's, so I'm going with X Delta because it's more fun to say it that way. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. You guys rule. All of you who regularly watch and comment on my videos, I appreciate it. And let me know who did you have winning this before the game started, and who do you have winning it now? I had the Panthers before, and I have the Panthers now. And we got 2nd and 10. Ball on the Giants' own 40-yard line. We got Danny Dimes with a QB keeper. Picks up about 9 yards, trucking dudes. So we're going to have 3rd and 1 right near the 50-yard line. I don't think he had enough to pick up the first down, at least from what I can tell. I could be wrong. But yeah, Danny Dimes lowering the shoulder. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted the Panthers to win too. I kind of feel bad for Bryce Young. And it's good to see that he's been playing well. Like, he had a pretty good game against the Saints last week. He's playing super well today, so. Okay, they did give the Giants the first down. Ball is on the 50-yard line. We got shotgun, single back, play action pass. Danny Dimes lets it rip over the middle. Hits a wide open. Who is 13 for the Giants? I do not know. Jalen Hyatt, that's who it is. Good throw by Daniel Jones. First one of the game. Pick up about just short of 20 yards. Get the first down. Ball's going to be on their own, or the Panthers' 31-yard line. There's a guy holding up a sign in the crowd that says Danny Euros. We love to see that. All right, we got trips left. Shotgun. Tight end moves into the backfield. Play action pass. Another ball ripped over the middle. This one was not complete to Malik Neighbors. Good coverage by J.C. Horn. So we're going to have 2nd and 10. Yeah. That wasn't a bad throw by Danny Dimes. That was just a really good defensive play by J.C. Horn. All right. We're going to have 2nd and 10. Daniel Jones is 2 for 8 for 22 yards. Not great. And we got shotgun trips left. Running back in the backfield with Danny. Jalen Hyatt goes in motion. Pitch out to the right. nowhere to go for Tyrone Tracy. Lost about 2-3 yards on the play if I had to guess. So it's going to be a long third down. Going to need to rely on Daniel Jones' arm. And yeah, I don't think the Giants are picking up this first down. I could very well be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. I'm not a smart man. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, we got 3rd and 12. Ball's on Panthers 33-yard line. 4 wide receivers out there, running back in the backfield in shotgun. Daniel Jones drops back to pass, rips the ball over the middle to Wan'Dale Robinson, picks up like 7 or 8 yards on the quick slant. Not good enough to pick up the first down. I imagine the Giants are going to come out here and kick the field goal. Yeah, 4th and 4. Just got him closer to field goal range, so Graham Gano lining up for the field goal. Finally back after his hamstring. 43-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is no good. Wide right. Yeah, I agree with you. Bryce Young has been looking a lot better. He had a pretty solid game against the Saints last week. Let me pull up the stats. He had that interception, which was like, it's always a bummer when a quarterback throws an interception that was like actually a perfectly placed ball, but then the defender just made like an incredible play and ripped it away. Yeah. Bryce Young last week, 16 for 26, 171 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. They won 23-22. I don't think he played particularly bad against the Broncos either. Yeah, 24 for 37, 224 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So not terrible. But yeah, I agree with you. Just like the eyeball test, Bryce Young's been looking a lot better, and he's been looking pretty impressive today so far in this game. So I thought he kind of got the shaft last year. Just bad offensive line, no receivers, rookie quarterback, like bad coaching. A lot of things worked against him last year, and I thought it killed his confidence. And I do think it was a good move to let him sit behind Andy Dalton for a little bit, because he has looked night and day different coming back since then. So, yeah, I agree. I want Bryce Young to be successful. I just, any quarterback really that gets drafted that high, I feel like it's on the team to support them and make them good. I think NFL organizations fail quarterbacks more than quarterbacks fail NFL organizations. You know what I mean? So, nothing but the best for Bryce. We're hoping big things for him. Okay. And let's go back. I was talking about the Bills versus Colts. Bills are 4-point favorites. I took the Bills in that game. They are 7-2 after coming off that walk-off game-winning 61-yard field goal against the Dolphins last week, which was heartbreaking for many different reasons. Colts are 4-5, dropped 2 straight, lost to the Vikings last week. And yeah, I think the Bills are really good. I don't think the Colts are that bad, but I don't think they're particularly good either. So I'm taking the Bills -4 in this one. I think they cover that easily. I think they're going to go into a dome team in Indianapolis and kick the crap out of them. But hey, maybe Joe Flacco has some magic in him and keeps him in the game and wins the game. I don't know. I want the Colts to win for the Dolphins' chances to win the AFC East. But yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. And we're back in the game. Panthers got the ball on their own 33-yard line. Quick little pitch to Miles Sanders. Gets barely back to the line of scrimmage from what I could tell. Looks like Miles Sanders was injured on that play. Yeah, they're showing Bryce Young's stats at the start of the season versus his past 2 games. I mean, it's pretty night and day difference. I don't think Bryce Young is a world beater right now at this point in his career. I mean, it's year 2 First year in a new offense with a new coach and Dave Canales. Ooh, well, Miles Sanders is not. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, when your running back is writhing on the ground and crying and grabbing his face, that is not good. All right, so they're cutting the commercial break for the Miles Sanders injury. Doesn't look good, but you never know. Back to the Bills versus Colts. Josh Allen's having another incredible year. 17 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. They got Khalil Shakir, who's playing pretty well. He's picking things up. Keon Coleman looks pretty good. Amari Cooper was a smart draft trade target. Don't know if he's going to play today. Keon Coleman is also not going to play today. So 2 of their better wide receivers are out, which is probably why they're only 4-point favorites. But I don't know, man. I think they're just going to run the ball with James Cook and whoever their rookie running back is. What's his name? Ray Davis. I think they're going to run the ball all over the Colts. I think the Bills defense is going to play well against Joe Flacco. Like I said, it might be a Joe Flacco magic game, where he just finds something in him, finds something going on. But I think the Bills win by more than 4 points. So I took them in this game. I get it. They're on the road. They have some injuries at wide receiver, but still, I don't think the Bills lose this game, and I think they definitely cover more than 4 points. Coming up next, we got the Broncos at Kansas City. Broncos are coming off a tough loss against the Ravens last week. I think it was 41-10 was the final score. Putting up 10 points against that Ravens secondary, that's no bueno for Bo Nix and the boys. Kansas City is 8-0, still the only undefeated team. It is in Kansas City. It is a 1 p.m. game. I want the Broncos to win. I don't want the Patriots. I don't want the Kansas City Chiefs to remain the only undefeated team in football. As a Dolphins fan who's a huge fan of the 1972 team, I don't want any team other than the Miami Dolphins to ever go undefeated again. I do think the Chiefs win this game. They've kind of had the Broncos number for a while. Although, Broncos did beat them in Arrowhead last year. But I think with the addition of DeAndre Hopkins, and who else? The Chiefs got another player at the trade deadline who why can't I not think of his name? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Chiefs defense is still really, really good. The Broncos defense is good, I think. I thought they were really good up until last week versus the Ravens. I could be very wrong. We're back in the broadcast. Miles Sanders is getting carted off the field. That is not a good sign. Yeah, it looked like he was grabbing at his ankle or his knee when he went down, and he was like crying and writhing. And yeah, that's not a good sign for Miles Sanders. But I don't think it's going to be a big hit for the Panthers. Chuba Hubbard is definitely their better running back, so I don't think not having Miles Sanders is going to be the end of the world for them. But it is 2nd and 9 on the Panthers' own 33-yard line. Shotgun, they got a man in motion. Hand the ball off to Chuba Hubbard. Ooh, he got hit immediately in the backfield. So we're going to have a 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11 here coming up. Ooh, another injury for the Panthers, number 72. Their right tackle looks like he's down. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. He got rolled up on real bad. Let's see. Oh, no, he's still in the game. Okay, so he was okay. Looked like he was injured from what I saw. All right, we got 3rd and 10 here. Empty set backfield. 5 wide receivers on the field. Let's see if the Panthers can make some magic. Bryce Young drop back. Lets it rip. Just a little off. Little off to whoever number 83 is for the Panthers. So after the Giants miss field goal, Panthers get the ball back, 3 and out. It looks like they're going to punt as the Red Rocket, the Ginger Maniac. Andy Dalton is looking afar from the sideline. Yeah, Bryce Young had some pressure. There wasn't really anywhere for the go with the ball. It was a tight throw, so I wasn't super surprised it wasn't completed, but Panthers are going to get punt. Good stand by the Giants defense here. See if anything happens on this punt. Calls for a fair catch. Catches it at the 22, 23-yard line. Oh, and we got a personal foul because for some reason the Giants returner decided to throw a punch against one of the Panthers gunners. Yeah, I'd be mad if I was down 10 points to the Carolina Panthers too. I don't blame that guy for throwing a punch. Yeah, it looked like it was just Panthers player was talking crap to the Giants player, and the Giants player was not super excited about it. And he, yeah, just slaps him in the face for no reason. No reason to do that. So it looks like it's going to be a 15-yard penalty tacked on the end of the run. So it's going to be like probably halfway to the goal. Let's see, though. I'm curious as to what it comes out to be. Come on. Come on, refs. Just tell us what it is. Apparently, New York is calling in. They got pens and little notebooks out. I'm assuming the Giants player is going to get ejected. Multiple personal fouls by both teams. Okay, so a lot of offsetting penalties, a lot of personal fouls, and unsportsmanlike conduct, and effectively it all came to nothing. So Giants get the ball on their own 25-yard line. I think Brian Daboll gets fired if they lose. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been here. I was talking earlier. I don't think Brian Daboll gets fired personally, but I think Daniel Jones gets benched if they lose. Because my thing is, there are open wide receivers. You know what I mean? When there are multiple chances of wide receivers running open down the field, and Danny Dimes is just missing them. So, I don't think it's an offensive scheming, offensive play call kind of thing. The Giants' offensive line is making holes in the run game. They're getting good pass protection, so yeah, I don't know. But I'm also just very biased. I really like Brian Daboll as a coach, so I might be seeing this with rose-colored glasses. You know what I mean? But yeah, you could very well be right. The Panthers are the team that you fire your coach after if you lose to, per the Saints last week. Do they still have Tommy DeVito? Yeah, I think he's their third string emergency quarterback. I know for a fact Drew Lock is their backup, and I'm 90% sure that Tommy DeVito is their third string guy. So I don't know. Say what you want for Drew Lock. I don't think he's the best player in the world, but he's got to be better than Daniel Jones at this point. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't think he's a world beater. But he's not bad. He came in a couple games last season for the Seahawks. Remember that Monday night game against the Eagles? He made some impressive throws to win the game. So, yeah. Yeah, Tommy DeVito is still their third string quarterback. So, I don't know, man. The Panthers gave up 32.6 points per game. And through the first quarter and 5 minutes of the second quarter, Daniel Jones is 3 for 9 for 30 yards. I don't know. I don't understand how you keep rolling him out there if you can't score points against the worst defense in football by 4 points per game. You know what I mean? All right, and we are back into the broadcast. It is 1st and 10. Giants ball is on the 24-yard line. Handoff to Tyrone Tracy, it looks like. Picks up about 4 yards, so not bad. Not the end of the world. All right, so we're going to have 2nd and 6 here coming up. Second and 5. Under center, they got a fullback in the backfield. Tyrone Tracy lined up as the running back. One wide receiver split out to the left and a tight end. Right, hand the ball off to Tyrone Tracy. Picks up 10, 12 yards. Good run there on 2nd down. Yeah, I think if the Giants are going to get back into this game, they can't let Danny Dimes throw the ball. They got to just keep pounding the rock. They got a fresh set of downs on their own 40-yard line. Three wide receivers out to the left. Tight end on the right. Single back. Hands it off again to Tyrone Tracy. Good hole for him to run through. Picks up like 5 yards. Okay. Giants are moving the ball. 3 straight runs and they're moving the ball. I'm not surprised. Yeah, and I like Tyrone Tracy. I think he's a good running back. 413 yards since week 5, averaging 5.3 yards per clip. It's pretty impressive. I got him lined up out wide. Oh, they're going to do something stupid here. Yeah, they got single back, empty set. Daniel Jones, quick throw to Malik Neighbors. Picks up 4 yards, almost made it to the 1st down. They're going to have 3rd and 1, just shy of the 50. Let's see if the Giants pick up this 1st down. All right, 3rd and 1, crucial 3rd and 1 for the Giants. They gotta score some points here. They gotta pick up this 1st down and keep moving. Multiple punts, missed field goal. A lot of missed wide open throws to wide receivers. Oh, flea flicker. Throws it back. Oh, and the flea flicker results in a sack. Oh, man. Giants go for the flea flicker and it results in the sack. That is a very Giants thing to happen. I want to see the replay because Daniel Jones looked like he was going to rip it. Yeah, womp womp. I want to see this. Oh, he had a dude wide open. Wan'Dale Robinson didn't have a receiver or defender within 10 yards of him. Dude, Danny just ripped the ball, brother. God, the flea flicker was... See, that's why I think Daniel Jones gets benched before Brian Daboll gets fired, because that was a good flea flicker. They had a receiver running wide open down the field, and Danny just didn't throw the ball. So, I don't know what you do with that as a coach. What are you supposed to do? Giants punt, holding by the Panthers on the return, so it looks like they're going to get the ball around their own 15-yard line. Bryce Young and the Panthers offense is coming out. But yeah, man, I don't it was a good play call. It looked like it was going to work, and he just didn't throw it. He had a wide open receiver. I don't get it. I don't get how you keep putting Daniel Jones out there. There's no way that Drew Lock can be worse than him. There's no way that Tommy DeVito could be worse than him. But yeah, that is my spiel, my anger spiel there for a second. Okay, back to talking about the Broncos versus the Chiefs. Chiefs are 7.5-point favorites. I took the Broncos plus 7.5. I do think the Chiefs outright win, but I don't think they win by more than 7 points. Mainly just because the Chiefs kind of just they don't really blow out teams. Um, they have won one game by more than 7 points this year. That was against the 49ers 2 weeks ago in San Francisco when Brock Purdy threw like 3 interceptions. So, yeah, I think the Chiefs win. I think they continue their win streak. But I don't think they're beating the Broncos by more than 7.5 points. I don't think the Broncos are that good. I don't think they're that bad either. I think they are a decent 500 team. Um, you know, Bo Nix is a rookie quarterback who's having his ups and downs. He's had some flashes of promise. He's had some boneheaded moments, such as life as a rookie quarterback. I'm not going to hold it against him. Patrick Mahomes has also not had a very good year. They did add DeAndre Hopkins, which is really good for them. Kareem Hunt is somehow resurging and having a great year. But yeah, I took the Broncos plus 7.5, and I do think the Chiefs win that game. I think the under also hits at 42.5 points. We'll see how it goes. But we are back on the broadcast. Failed flea flicker that landed in a sack. Kurt Warner is going off about how there are plays and throws to be made and there are open receivers to be made, and Daniel Jones is not hitting them. He is not missing the plays. I appreciate the fact that Kurt Warner echoes my sentiments. He knows way more about football than I do, so if he's on my side, that's really the only thing I need to know. And Panthers get the ball on their own 9-yard line. It is 1st and 10, 2 running backs in the backfield. Chuba Hubbard's in motion. They throw a little swing pass out to him. He can't make a guy miss. He picks up about 1 yard, so looks like a flag came down, maybe, or somebody in the crowd threw that was also yellow. No, it was a flag. Okay. I think it was probably a horse collar tackle if I had to guess. It looked like the Giants defender got his hand in the back there. Okay, no flag. Picked it up. 2nd and 9 on the 11-yard line. Quick throw by Bryce Young. It's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards. Okay. So the Panthers are going to have a little 3rd and 3 here coming up. Not the end of the world. Good 2nd down play to pick up some yardage to make it 3rd and manageable. All right, it's 3rd and 4. Panthers own 15-yard line. See if they can pick up something here. Oh, buddy, you got to catch that. Bryce Young dropped back, threw it. It was a low ball. But, man, Coker couldn't pick it up. Let's see the replay. Yeah, good pressure by Dexter Lawrence, and Bryce Young pushed a guy into his lap. Yeah, that wasn't the best throw in the world, but also, like, Bryce Young had a guy in his lap. It was very catchable. And Panthers are going to have to punt, so the Giants are going to get the ball back. If you love punts, you're going to love this Germany game. Yeah, Panthers have no receivers. I agree. Giants return it on their own 30-yard line. Makes a couple guys miss. Picks up about 5 yards. Yeah, Panthers. I really like their rookie out of South Carolina, Xavier Leggett. But yeah, I agree. Outside of him, they don't have anybody to throw the ball to. A 35-year-old Adam Thielen is coming back from injury at some point. I don't think that's going to make a whole big of a difference. I don't think the Panthers' offensive line is that bad. I think they can run block and pass block pretty well. Like, I don't think they're like top tier offensive line, but I don't think they're terrible either. I really like Chuba Hubbard. I think he's a really good running back. But yeah, outside of Xavier Leggett, they don't really have big time receivers to throw the ball to. I agree. And like even Xavier Leggett, like, he's a rookie still. So what are you gonna do? All right. So I talked about the Broncos and the Chiefs. Next up, we got the Falcons at the Saints. Falcons are 3.5 point favorites. It is at home in the Superdome. Saints just fired their head coach, Dennis Allen, earlier this week after they lost to the Panthers. So if the Giants lose to the Panthers and Brian Daboll gets fired, they are officially the team that you fire your coach after losing to, which is a big step up from being the team that cannot win football games. So Panthers are moving up in the world. Um, Falcons are 3.5 point favorites. I smashed that. I think even with Dennis Allen gone for the Saints, they're not a good football team. They just look defeated and like they don't want to be out there. We're back to the broadcast. They're showing Daniel Jones just not throwing it to wide open receivers, which checks. That makes sense. I've been saying this all stream long. Yeah. Two wide receivers wide open on the flea flicker and didn't throw the ball and take the sack. That's not great. It's not what you want. All right. And we got 5:25 left in the second quarter. Giants have the ball on their own 36-yard line. Decent starting field position. 1st and 10. Let's see if they can get some points before halftime. Play action pass. Roll out to the right for Danny Dimes. Dumps it off to Malik Neighbors about 5 yards downfield. Malik Neighbors with some tough running. Picks up about another 8 yards. Yeah, the European. It's like I kind of get it. They want to grow the game overseas, so you kind of have to have like the London games and the Germany games, But it's just hard for teams to travel and fly like 9 hours and go across like 5 or 6 time zones or something. Like it's like I don't know. I travel for my day job quite a bit, and even like changing like 1 or 2 time zones, like it's like, oh god, like I'm exhausted. So I can't imagine doing that much traveling and then also having to play a football game. So like, yeah, you don't get the best product for the European games. Giants hand off to Devin Singletary, pick up like 4 yards in the first down. Yeah, if the Giants are gonna get in this game, they just have to keep running the ball. They are getting nothing done in the passing game. Tyrone Tracy and Devin Singletary are both good running backs. It seems like the Giants' offensive line can run block pretty well. So, I don't know. Shotgun, single running back, 3 wide receivers. Daniel Jones drops back and pass. Throws it short to Malik Neighbors. Bounced off the ground. And another incomplete pass. Going to be 2nd and 10. Ball right around. Yeah. Malik Neighbors is saying he caught the ball, but like that was clear as day. Just skipped in there off the turf. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball right around the 50-yard line. I want to see exactly where it is. Ball is on the Giants' 47-yard line. 3 wide receivers, shotgun, single back, hand off to Tyrone Tracy. He has a good hole, good little cut, picks up like 4 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they're going to throw the ball on 3rd and long. Daniel Jones is not going to hit a open wide receiver, and they're going to have to punt, or he's not going to hit an open wide receiver, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. But yeah, 0 for 4 on 3rd down. Not great. Got 4 wide receivers on the field. Shotgun, drop back to pass. Good pass protection. Oh, he hit Wan'Dale Robinson for the 1st down. Woo! Giants pick up their first 3rd down of the game with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. I'm not a Daniel Jones hater. I have nothing personal against the guy. It's just like I have watched enough New York Giants football games in prime time that I just never want to see him on my. Okay, maybe that does make me a hater. Maybe you're right. I kind of am a Daniel Jones hater, but it's not personal. It's just like he's just not that good. Like I wish nothing but the best for him as a human being. I hope he's happy. But like I can't watch any more New York Giants games. As a football fan, I can't watch any New York Giants games in prime time anymore. Oh, that was a heck of a move by Tyrone Tracy. A little spin move to pick up 11 yards. So we got first and 10, right around the 18-yard line after a good run on first down. And it's 2-minute warning. But yeah, I don't know. Call me a hater. Call me whatever you want. I'm just watching the football games and expressing what I am seeing from my computer monitor. So if that makes me a hater, then call me a hater. Back to Falcons versus Saints. Falcons, 3.5 point favorites. I took that 3.5 points. I think they easily beat the Saints. I mean, maybe Saints come out with a little different energy since they fired Dennis Allen and they have like the interim coach, but I don't know. I'm just going off what I can see. I think the Falcons have a really good offense. The Falcons don't really play defense though, but I think against the Saints, who have not been playing super well offensively since the first 2 weeks of the season, I don't think they're going to put up a lot of points. I do think the Falcons will. I love Kirk Cousins. I don't think he's like, top tier Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen level quarterback, but he's like right down in that like next rung. And man, he's just so much fun to watch. I love Bijan Robinson. I loved him since he was back at Texas, just playing well, running all over the field. I think Drake London and Darnell Mooney are both really good wide receivers. What's his face? Who's there? Kyle Pitts. It's catching touchdowns this season for like the first time in his career. Saints are on a 7-game losing streak. Falcons are 4-1 in their past 5 games. So two teams going in very different trajectories. And yeah, I think the Falcons win this by at least 10 points. I don't quite understand how they're only 3-point favorites, but I mean, like, I don't know. What do I know? But yeah, I don't think this one's going to be close. It is in New Orleans. It is in the Superdome, but still. Okay, who do we got next? We got Pittsburgh at Washington. I think this is going to be a fun one. The greatest game? Yeah. Yeah, this Giants versus Panthers game is rough. And I'll talk about Steelers versus Commanders in the next commercial break. Yeah. Like you could call me a Daniel Jones hater all you want. The Panthers defense gives up 32.6 points per game, and the Giants are getting shut out in the first half. So like, if that makes me a hater, then I'm a hater. All right. But I'm just expressing what I see. And the Giants ran the ball on first down, lost like 3 yards for the handoff to Tyrone Tracy, who I like Tyrone Tracy. I like Devin Singletary. I think they're both good running backs. I think Malik Neighbors is incredible. It's just there's one certain position of the Giants offense that's not very good. So Giants called a timeout after the 2-minute warning. Yeah. Yeah, I took the Lions minus 3.5 in that game. I like the Texans. I've liked CJ. I live in Ohio. I'm not an Ohio State fan. But I was a big CJ Stroud fan for his time at Ohio State. I loved watching him play last year. But one, I think they have too many injuries in that interior offensive line. And two, the receiver injuries also not great for the Texans. And three, oh, Daniel Jones got tipped and picked off. Wow. Wow. I want to see a replay of that. Sorry. I like I like a lot of things the Texans got going on for them, you know? But I just think the Lions are a wagon. I just think they're the best team in football outside the Chiefs. Like they just roll over everybody. Yeah, let's see that tip again. What a play by whoever number 7 is. He just put his face and hit him right in the center of his helmet. And heck of a play by whoever 25 is on the Panthers. I have no idea who any of their defensive players are. I watch very little Panthers football. Or I try to watch very little. I usually just have it like on the corner of my Sunday ticket screen. So after the big interception by the Panthers defense, Panthers offense is back there on the field. So we got the 2-minute drill coming up. They got 2 timeouts. Good run on first down by Chuba Hubbard to pick up 6 or 7 yards. Second and 3. Run the ball on first down. Just keep giving it to Chuba. Chuban missile crisis. And they pick up another first down, run at Chuba Hubbard. You know, I don't hate the fact that run the ball and pick up first downs, but like, you know, you don't have the most time in the world. Dude, Chuba's just a lot of fun to watch play football. Like, he just runs hard. He finds holes. He runs over people. Like, he's just a lot of fun. All right, little dump off to Chuba. Picks up another first down, it looks like. So Panthers going to have the ball right around midfield. I mean, if the Panthers get in the field goal range, that's all you could ask for. If they get a touchdown, like, even better. So shotgun, Bryce Young drops back, throws an out route. Couldn't quite get his receiver. It's good coverage by the Giants secondary. So it's 2nd and 10. Bryce Young's playing well. They're moving the ball. Right around midfield. Yeah, if they pick up another first down, then so should be, if they pick up another first down, they should be just about 5 yards outside of field goal range. Yeah. Yeah, like, okay, Bryce Young making moves, scrambling, picks up like 5 or 6 yards to get the ball across midfield. It's going to be like 3rd and 4. Not a bad play by Bryce. Yeah, and yeah, I also agree. I feel like he's their only offensive spark. I think they have, like, both of their rookie wide receivers, I think, are both pretty good players, but, like, at the end of the day, they're still rookies, you know? So it's kind of my thought is, like, I think they will have some good offensive players in the future, but I think, you know, a lot of young players on that offense, they just need some time to, like, gel and get together. All right, so we got 3rd and 5. Ball is on the Giants' 48-yard line. Let's see if the Panthers can pick up a first down here. Oh, yeah. So it's going to be 4th and 5, 27 seconds. It looks like the Panthers are going to go for it. And, like, why not? Yeah, like, you're right around midfield. You're not giving the ball to the Giants in field goal range. Yeah, go for it on 4th down. Why not? Like, there's only 27 seconds left. All right, so it looks like Giants took a timeout. Like, get their defense all situated. See what they do. All right. So the Panthers are going for it. 4th and 5. Going for the hard count. Try to get them to jump off. Let's see. So they took the delay of game. Looks like they're going to punt it. I don't hate it. I still think they should have ran a play and gone for it. I don't know. Thank you for the reactions in the chat. You guys rule. But yeah, I don't know, man. Just go for it. Why not? Why not? The Giants offense hasn't been doing anything all game long. Just 27 seconds left. You think they're going to get into like field goal range or score a touchdown with 27 seconds? Like, I don't know, man. Just should have gone for it, but whatever. It's fine. You can punt the ball. You're up 10 points. Why risk it? Good punt. Real good punt. All right. Giants are going to get the ball around their own 9-yard line. I doubt they're going to run any offensive plays with 18 seconds left on the clock. I could be totally wrong, but you never know. So it looks like halftime's coming up here. Thank you to everybody who's being here. I'm going to take a little break after the first half during halftime. So make sure you come back when I come back or hang out and stick around while I'm gone. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to see if the Giants do anything here coming up. And then we're going to take a little break for halftime. And yeah, then we're going to be back for the second half. So if you missed the first part of this game because it was early, I get it. Panthers have looked pretty impressive. Good touchdown drive. They've been moving the ball pretty well. On the other side, a lot of things not going well with the Giants. A lot of poor execution by Mr. Jones. Yeah, maybe he figures it out in the first half or at halftime. Maybe he comes out better in the second half. But when the Panthers are giving up 32.6 points per game and you get shut out in the first half by that team, that is not great. Spamming the reactions is fun. I appreciate it. Okay, so it is halftime. I'm going to take a little break, get a little drink, get a little snack, and I will see you guys after halftime. So appreciate you being here. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you soon. Whoops, was on mute. We're back for the second half. Sorry, I would have been back sooner. I wanted to watch Machine Gun Kelly sing Country Roads there for a second. But we got a kickoff. The Panthers are receiving the ball. The start of the first half, second half, I think. So, yeah. Quick first half halftime. Panthers didn't look half bad, which is good for them. And then the Giants offense looked very not good, so not great for them. I got my water. I got my emotional support football. So let's get into this second half. $428 reactions. Thank you, X Delta. It tells me how many reactions I get into stream on my one screen over here. And I got 428. And I'm assuming it's all from the same person. So thanks for that, homie. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So, gotta crank up the volume here a little bit. They are redoing the kickoff because of fouls by both teams. So that is the most Panthers-Giants way to start. Giants taking the kickoff. Good little run. Got out to the 35-yard line. All right, so the Giants are going to have decent field position to start. 65 yards to get to pay dirt. Hopefully, Giants offense, for their sake, plays a little bit better. Bryce Young had a good first half. Chuba Hubbard had a really good first half running the ball. Panthers offense didn't look too bad. I don't understand how the Panthers defense has shut out anybody in the first half, but such is life. A little handoff Tyrone Tracy to start the second half. He picks up about 8 yards. Good run. Yeah, just keep Giants. If you're gonna win this game, just keep running the ball, man. Like I don't get it. I don't get why, but yeah, hopefully they just keep running the ball for their sake. All right, so 2nd and 2. Ball is on the 43-ish yard line. Single back. I think they're going to run the ball here. They should run the ball here. Yeah. Handed Tyrone Tracy. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Good defense by the Panthers D-line there. Kind of blew it up soon. There is a flag on the field. Let's see what the flag is for. It looks like it's for holding, if I had to guess. No foul, according to the refs. They just like to throw the flag out there so they can have some talking time. I get that. Germans are having fun. I love these international games just for the sole reason. I've said it before. I'll say it again. For the sole reason that you just see all the different jerseys in the crowd. Like, it doesn't matter if they're a fan of these two football teams. They're just like, we have NFL football in our country. We're going to go out and watch it. And I love that for the Germans. Happy for them. All right, hand the ball off to Tyrone Tracy. 3rd and 2, pushing his way, picks up the first down on a good hard-nosed run. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards. Good run by Tyrone Tracy. All right, so we got a fresh set of downs for the Giants. It is 1st and 10, right around the 50-yard line. 46-yard line to be specific. Daniel Jones under center. Hands it off to, play action. Never mind. All day to throw the ball. Dumps it down. Picks up about 7 yards. All right. Moving the ball. Giants are finally moving it. Throwing it to Hodgins. No idea who that is. Don't need to know. All right, so it's 2nd and 2. Giants have crossed midfield. Ball is on the Panthers' 46-yard line. Shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Tight end and running back in the backfield. Hand it off to Devin Singletary. Gets hit in the backfield, but makes a guy miss. Picks it up. Looks like it's right around the first down marker. Let's see if they give it to him or not. They're saying it's 3rd down on the broadcast, so it's 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches, really. Giants need to pick this up to keep this game alive. They need to get some points on this drive. 2 and 6 on 3rd down conversions. Looks like they're going to do a QB sneak, and Daniel Jones picks it up. So fresh set it down for the Giants in Panthers territory. They said the ball is loose. Looks like there's a fumble. Panthers are saying it's a fumble. Referees are saying it's not. Panthers players are very upset. Hockley says forward progress was stopped before the ball came out, so it is still Giants ball. 1st down, right around the 40-yard line. If you're here and watching, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys helping the channel grow. Watch my videos, join the live stream, you rule. And Daniel Jones dumps it off to Devin Singletary for about 5-ish yards. So good little pickup there on 1st down. And it is going to be about 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6. So Giants are moving the ball to start the half. Chewing up some clock. All right. 2nd and 5. Got 3 wide receivers out there and a tight end. Shotgun with Devin Singletary in the backfield with Daniel Jones. I'm assuming they're going to throw the ball. Wan'Dale Robinson in motion. Hand it off to Devin Singletary. And picks up about a yard or 2 on that play. So it's going to be about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, somewhere in that range. See if the Giants can pick up this 1st down. I don't think they're quite in field goal range right now. Okay, so it's 3rd and 4. Shotgun, 3 wide receiver set. Drop back pass, lets it rip, out route, picks it up to Wan'Dale Robinson, who made a good diving catch just past the 1st down marker. All right. So Giants are moving the ball, picking up 3rd downs. So it's 1st and 10. I want to see where the ball is at. It's on the Panthers' 32-yard line, so the Giants are definitely in field goal range right now. I think they need a touchdown here to really stay in the game. Daniel Jones under center, single back. Tyrone Tracy is in the backfield. Hand it off to Tracy. Has a little bit of running room. Makes a guy miss. Makes another guy miss. Oh, he's wide open. It's a foot race to the end zone. And it is a Tyrone Tracy touchdown. Giants are on the board, folks. Heck of a run by Tyrone Tracy. He broke like 3 tackles there. Giants coming out hot. Start the 2nd half. Running the ball well. Daniel Jones is making some good throws. Finally, they score some points against the worst defense in the NFL. And now it's a 3-point game. Yeah, good run by Tyrone Tracy. Good run blocking by the offensive line. Really good play overall by the Giants. And the lineup to kick the extra point. And the extra point is good. Graham Gano hits it right down the middle. All right. So now it's 10-7. Panthers are up. And we're back to a commercial break. So let's talk about the Panthers and Commanders for a little bit in a Sunday preview. Or not Panthers and Commanders. Steelers and the Commanders. Steelers are 6-2. Offense is looking really good with Russell Wilson for the Steelers. Commanders offense is looking really good with Jaden Daniels, who's just having a phenomenal rookie season. Excuse me. Excuse me. Commanders are 2-point favorites. I think this one's about 50-50. I don't think I bet on it. Let me scroll up and see my bets for the day. No, I didn't bet it. I could very easily see either team winning this. I think the Steelers' offense is very good with Russell Wilson back there. They can run the ball with Najee Harris and Jalen Warren. Russell Wilson just throwing the ball up to George Pickens, who seems to make like phenomenal catches week after week. Russell is looking much better in Pittsburgh than he did in the Broncos. So I think this should be a good game. I think it should be a fun game. It's definitely going to be on my Sunday ticket screen today as I watch it. And yeah, I don't really have hard feelings. I think both teams are very good. I wouldn't be surprised if either team won this game. I do think it's going to be a close game. I think the Steelers defense is going to do a good job holding the Commanders and Jaden Daniels in check. I still think they're going to score some points and play pretty well. But I also think on the other side of the ball, I think the Commanders defense is not that great. They've been playing better as of late, but still they have some issues. And yeah, Brian Robinson Jr. is not playing. He's still out with injury. They still have, what's his face? Why can I not think of his name? Scary Terry McLaurin is having a good year for the Commanders with Jaden Daniels throwing him the ball. Should be a fun game. I'm going to put it on my screen. It'll be a good time. That's all I have for that one. Let us go to, actually, we're back to the broadcast. They're showing clips from Hofbrauhaus in Munich, the OG Hofbrauhaus. I went to Munich 10 years ago. I ate and drank in that Hofbrauhaus. It is awesome. You get these giant beers. So if you've never been to Germany and you want to go to Munich, go to Hofbrauhaus. It's lit. It's a good time. Can't recommend it enough. All right. And we're back in the game. Giants just scored a touchdown to go down, only 10-7. And they kick it off. Looks like it's going to be a touchback, so Panthers are going to get the ball on their own 30-yard line. And Bryce Young showing his stats. Finding holes in the zone, hitting his receivers. 8 for 8 for 80 yards and a touchdown versus zone coverage. Plus 19.1 completion percentage over expected. So Bryce Young's having himself a good day. It's not lighting the world on fire, but compared to what we saw out of Bryce Young last year and the first two games of this year, it looks night and day difference. So happy for the guy. Hope he keeps it up. Hope he keeps improving and playing well. All right, ball is on the 20-yard line, under center. Hand the ball off to Chuba Hubbard on first down. He picks up about 4 yards, so not a bad first down play for the Panthers. Going to get him to 2nd and 6. Yeah, I think run the ball with Chuba, let him pick up some plays on the ground, throw some play action pass. Panthers score a touchdown here. Should be really good for them. Really good for my bet of plus 6.5 points. And they are 2nd and 6, lined up in the pistol on their own 24-yard line. Hand it off again to Chuba. He's got a nice hole to run through. Picks up about another 4 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, somewhere in that range. Let's see if they can pick up this 3rd down. And that puts Chuba over 100 yards for the game. 14 carries for 102 yards. He's having a good game. Love Chuba Hubbard. Fun running back to watch play. All right. 3rd and 1. In the shotgun, they got 3 wide receivers out. Tight end on the right-hand side. Shotgun with Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Let's see what they do. Hands it off to Chuba Hubbard. He picks up the first down and a lot more. Oh, man, a sick move. Good run by Chuba Hubbard. I'm sad that I chose Malik Neighbors this week. Yeah. The thing is, Malik Neighbors has gotten open quite a bit. It's just Danny Dimes has not been hitting him, unfortunately. Good run by Chuba though. Making that safety miss with a little cut back to the inside was huge. Oh, looks like Brian Burns is down. One of the Giants' better defensive players, former Panther, said he wanted to light the world on fire this week as he played against his former team. You hate to see that. You don't want to see people get injured. So they're going to commercial for the injury. So we'll go back to the Sunday preview while we're at commercial break. Just talked about these Steelers and Commanders. I think that should be a good close game. I think either team can win it. And now we're going to talk about Vikings versus Jaguars. Vikings are 6-2. Snapped their 2-game losing streak last week against the Colts on Sunday Night Football. Jaguars are 2-7. Jaguars looked real bad to start the season. They have been playing better as of late. I still don't think the Jaguars are very good. Trevor Lawrence is questionable with an injury, so we might have McCorkle Jones coming in this game, throwing the ball around, lighting the world on fire. A lot of good things going for the Vikings side of the ball. I think their defense, I've said it a lot, they play really good against bad offenses. That's kind of the Brian Flores moniker. I don't think the Jaguars have a good offense. I really like their rookie wide receiver, Brian Thomas Jr., but he's also questionable with an injury. I don't really know what's going on with him. I have no idea if he's going to play or not. And like the Vikings defense is good. They got Van Ginkel. They got Daniil Hunter. What's their safety's name? Something Pace Jr., if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I'm bad at remembering names. But Sam Darnold is having himself a great year. 17 touchdowns for 7 interceptions. Aaron Jones still looks really good coming over from the Packers. He's at almost 600 yards, a couple touchdowns. Justin Jefferson is Justin Jefferson. He's almost at 800 yards receiving. Dude is incredible. Arguably the best wide receiver in football. Sure, you can make arguments for people like Jamar Chase, Mike Evans when he's healthy, but Justin Jefferson, he kind of just does it all. He does the deep ball really well. He runs incredible routes. Great contested catch guy. Justin Jefferson, I just really like watching him play football. And I watched that Netflix documentary in the offseason about receivers. Seems like a really cool guy. Seems like somebody I want to hang out with, you know? Just big Justin Jefferson fan over here at Finned Up. And we are back in the game, so I will give my finishing thoughts on the Vikings versus Jaguars in a second. But it is 1st and 10. Ball is at the Giants' 46-yard line. Panthers are in shotgun. Bryce Young making calls at the line of scrimmage. Chuba Hubbard's back there with him. And Bryce Young takes off. He's got room to run. Good run by Bryce Young. Picks up like 20, 25 yards on that play. Nobody was open. He saw his chance, saw a gap in the offensive line. He took off and picked it up. So, good for Bryce. Another good pickup. About 25 yards or so. A heck of a play. Panthers are moving again. We got offense to start. We got offense to start the second half, so that's always exciting. All right. And it is 1st and 10 on the Giants' 22-yard line. Panthers are in pistol with 3 wide receivers split out. Xavier Leggett's down at the bottom. I'm a big Xavier Leggett guy. They hand it off to Chuba Hubbard. Didn't have a lot of room. Got hit in the backfield. Picks up about a yard. So it's going to be about 2nd and 9. There is a flag on the field. Let's see what it is. Looks like it's going to be against the defense. Defensive holding. So 5 yards and an automatic 1st down for the Panthers. So they are in the red zone. Fresh set of downs. It's going to be around the Giants' 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 on the 15. Let's see what Dave Canales is cooking up for this red zone possession. All right, 1st and 10. Panthers are lined up in pistol formation. Chuba Hubbard is still in the backfield. Hand it off to Chuba. Got some running room. Picks up about 10 yards. Looks like he's just short of the 1st down. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 here coming up. Chuba Hubbard is just running crazy. Well over 100 yards at this point. Good run. There wasn't a whole lot of room there, but he picked his way and found the hole. Good run by Chuba. He's just a fun player to watch. All right, so it's excuse me. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Giants 7-yard line. Chuba Hubbard is off field. He needs a little break. Give him a breather. Single back set. Play action. Bryce Young finds his tight end in the end zone, and that's a Panthers touchdown. Let's go. Bryce Young with his 2nd touchdown pass of the game. Good for Bryce. Good for the Panthers. Going up 16 right now, pending the extra point. We'll probably go up 17. Good drive by the Panthers. Good plays by Bryce Young. Good running by Chuba. Looks like there's some discussion between the ref and Dave Canales. Oh, they're taking the touchdown away. Offensive line was covered up. Illegal formation. So they're taking the Panthers touchdown away. So the offensive lineman reported eligible, but he was covered up, which makes an illegal formation. So they're taking the touchdown away from the Panthers. Brian Daboll is definitely getting fired this week. Yeah, man. I don't know. I was talking about before with Ex Delta. I find it like, with the way Daniel Jones has been playing, I kind of find it hard that you have to fire Brian Daboll at this point. Like, he's calling good plays, but like Danny Dimes is just missing wide open receivers. So like, I don't know. Maybe he does get fired. Maybe he doesn't. But I feel like you can't really blame it on Daboll, other than the fact that he's continuing to run Daniel Jones out there. And like, is that his fault? Is he being pressured to by ownership or the GM or whoever because they paid Daniel Jones a big contract? I don't know. But like, I don't think you should fire Daboll. I think he's a good coach, but I could be wrong. And after another false start penalty, it is 2nd and 11. Empty set for Bryce Young. Gets the snap. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Moore to pick up the first down. I want to see that again. Heck of a throw. Heck of a catch. Panthers pick up the first down on that one. 1st and goal on the 4-yard line. Play action pass. Throws it to number 0 for the Panthers. Gets it down to like the half-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal with just shy of the goal line. Good throw by Bryce. He had pressure in his face. Got the ball out. Got it to his receiver. Almost made a play to get in the end zone. They hand it off to Chuba. Chuba's fighting his way. Looks like he wasn't able to make it in the end zone. So it's still 3rd and goal. Giants 1-yard line. Let's see if the Panthers can punch it in here. Am I streaming the Monday night game? I wasn't planning on it as of right now. I was thinking about it. Hi, I can't stay long, but want to pop in. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here, even if you can't stay long. Really cool that you joined me. So I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. Streaming the Monday night game. Honestly, like, I might. Chuba Hubbard picks up the touchdown. Good for Chuba. He deserved a touchdown. He's doing a lot of work in this game. Yeah, we'll see. I'll make like a post on Twitter and YouTube to let you know. I might as well. I get very emotional during Giants or Dolphins games. So I don't know if I want you guys to see that side of me because I am untethered and unbound. So we'll see. But yeah, I think I will. But I'll let you know within probably today or tomorrow if I am going to. All right. After a good Panthers drive, Chuba Hubbard punches it in. The man absolutely earned the touchdown. Ooh. Oh, and the extra point barely sneaks in. So the Panthers go up 17-7. They keep their 10-point lead after a good Giants drive to start the third quarter. They answer right away. Honestly, really impressive drive by the Panthers offense on that one. Chuba Hubbard with some good running, breaking tackles. Bryce Young was making throws. He was scrambling, picking up first downs. He had that big 25-yard run to pick up the first down. This Panthers offense looks night and day compared to how it did earlier in the year. So Dave Canales is doing things. Bryce Young is playing better. Yeah, and they're playing the Giants, who are not a good football team, so that always helps you look better. All right, back to the Vikings Jaguars. Just closing thoughts. Vikings are 7-point favorites over the Jaguars. I don't think they cover. I don't think the Jaguars are that bad. I do think the Vikings easily win, though, but I doubt they're going to win by more than a touchdown. So kind of my final thoughts on that game. And then let's see who we got next. Next, we got Titans at Los Angeles Chargers for our first 4 o'clock game of the day. Chargers are 8.5-point favorites. Will Levis, my king, my hero, he is playing in this game, so I am excited for whatever he does that I could put in my top 5 worst plays of the week short that I do every week. He is single-handedly keeping my content and those shorts alive, so I'm so happy that he is playing again. Chargers, best defense in the NFL right now, only giving up 12.5 points a game, which is absolutely insane, and night and day difference compared to how that defense played last year. So Jim Harbaugh and their new defensive coordinators coming in, got the defense in shape. Ladd McConkey, rookie wide receiver out of Georgia, he's having a great year so far. 35 catches for 440 yards, 4 touchdowns. Jay Herbs isn't lighting the world on fire, but he's not playing poorly by any means. 10 touchdowns, 1 interception, only 1,700 yards, but I mean, like, not too bad. And the thing with the Chargers is, like, they're 5-3, and I think they're going to easily beat the Titans. I don't think I took the Titans. No, I didn't bet on this game. One, because, like, I just have a tough time thinking any team's going to win by 8.5 points. I wouldn't be totally shocked if the Chargers won by 8.5 points or more. But I'm not going to bet on it. And same reason why I didn't take the Titans for the plus 8.5 side of things. Chargers are just, they run the ball really well. They have some issues on offensive line, on their offense, but their offensive line is very good at run blocking, pass rush. They just don't have really great receivers. Quentin Johnson came back last week and he looked pretty good. So I'm curious as to how their offense looks when everybody's healthy again. And the Titans defense, in their defense, isn't, not a pun I intend to make, in their defense isn't that bad. Like, I think the Titans defense is pretty good. So I don't know. I think it's just going to be closer than what people think, although I do think the Chargers easily win the game. And all right, we are back to the broadcast. Pick the Jags to upset before it was announced Trevor Lawrence out this week. Yeah, that's tough. I don't think McCorkle is very good, so yeah. So, sorry you made that pick before you found out that news, buddy. All right, so we're back in the game. Giants hand the ball off on 1st and 10, pick up about a yard or two. So it's going to be 2nd and 8, right around their own 32-yard line, or the Panthers' their own 32-yard line. Sorry, I've been talking for 2 hours straight. I'm getting a little mixed up here. But it's going to be 2nd and 8. Giants going to need points to stay in this game. It's getting close to the end of the 3rd quarter. Very excited to see how Mike Williams looks at the Steelers this week. Yeah. No, I think Mike Williams was a huge addition for the Steelers. I mean, they have good running backs. I really, really like George Pickens. I'm a big Pat Freiermuth guy, and I think they have another deep threat, speedy wide receiver for Russell Wilson to just throw moon balls to. Like, no, I thought that was a really smart trade on their part. Yeah, and then same deal, Marshawn Lattimore for the Commanders. Like they needed some secondary help. I think they have a decent defensive line, decent linebackers, but yeah, they needed another cornerback. So yeah, I'm excited to see that matchup too. But like I was saying when I was talking about that game earlier, I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a fun game. I could very easily see either team winning. So I'm just excited to see how it goes. All right. Back to Titan versus Chargers. I talked about this mostly. Got all my thoughts out. So just closing thoughts. I think the Chargers easily win this to go to 6-3. I think because of the Titans' defense, they keep it relatively close. But I don't think Will Levis and the Titans' offense are moving the ball at all against that Chargers defense. All right, who do we have next? You think 10-7 can get the Commanders into the playoffs? Yeah. Honestly, man, with the Dak Prescott injury for the Cowboys, who else? The Giants aren't a good football team, and they beat the Giants twice already this year, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they beat them twice. I mean, the Eagles are really their only competition in the NFC East, and the Eagles have been turning it on as of late, but I don't think they're that great. I think the Eagles just have like incredible talent, you know? I think Nick Sirianni and their coaching staff are kind of meh, but yeah, I could very easily see the Commanders getting it at 10-7. I want to check their record or their schedule real quick. I think they're going to have a better record than 10-7. Let's see. Cuz they're 7-2 right now. Yeah, if they sweep the Cowboys. Okay, so they got the Steelers this week. That's a 50-50 game. They have the Eagles next week. Yeah, that's going to be a tough game to win. Cowboys without Dak, I see them winning that game, especially in Dallas. For some reason, the Cowboys are worse at home. So let's say they split Steelers and Eagles, right? They beat the Cowboys. It's 2-1. Titans, Saints coming up next. So I think they win both of those games. That's 4-1. They're 11-3 at that point. Eagles, another 50-50. Falcons, Cowboys. So yeah, I think they finish like with 11, 12 wins. Probably somewhere in that range. And I think that's very, very well enough for them to make the playoffs, you know? All right, we're back to the game. 3rd and 5. Giants are at their own 31-yard line. Daniel Jones drops back, and he gets sacked. Heck of a play by the Panthers defense. So about a 5-yard loss on the sack. Giants are going to have to punt. Yeah, Danny Dimes didn't have any time to throw the ball on that one. All right, it's 4th and 13. Giants are going to have to punt here. Panthers are going to get the ball back. I think the Panthers score another touchdown. This game's out of reach, especially with the way the Giants offense has been playing. Short punt, good return. So the Panthers are going to get the ball on their own 47, 48-yard line. Good field position for the Panthers offense. And yeah, with the way they've been running the ball and playing offensively today, I wouldn't be surprised they score another touchdown here. Like I said, if they score another touchdown, I think this game's pretty much out of reach at this point. So Panthers are having their way in Germany. All right, 1st and 10. Ball on the 46, 47-yard line. Ooh, little play action pitch out. Young almost got sacked, breaks the sack, throws it incomplete. All right. Not a great play, but hey, not a bad play by Bryce Young. Good job avoiding the sack against Brian Burns. Yeah, the fact that that was just an incomplete pass and not a sack, that was a good play by Bryce Young that probably won't go down as a good play. Dude, that's what I've been saying. Like, the Panthers are giving up 32.6 points per game this season, and the Giants got shut out in the first half. And like there were wide open wide receivers multiple times that Daniel Jones just missed or didn't throw the ball to. So like the yeah, I it was mind blowing to me as well. Like I saw multiple times throughout the first half wide receivers just running wide open down the field, and Danny Dimes was just missing them. Giants have a terrible offense. Someone's on the offense to be the playmakers. Yeah, yeah. I think you're 100% right in that sentiment. I and it's like here's my thing. I talked about it earlier. I don't understand how the Giants can just keep running Daniel Jones out there. Like, there's no way Drew Lock is going to be worse. You know what I mean? So, like, just I get it. You paid him $100+ million contract. You said he was your franchise guy, first round draft pick in 2019, if I remember correctly. But like, there's no way Drew Lock is worse. Like, you got to put somebody else out there at quarterback. All right, Panthers punt here on 4th and 7. Good high punt. Good Carolina bounce. Rolls down to about the Giants' 3-yard line. So when the Giants offense comes out here, they're going to have to go 97 yards, which with how they've been playing today offensively, I highly doubt they're going to go 97 yards for the score. But I could be wrong. You never know. But yeah, things are not looking good for the Giants right now. Excuse me. Throat's getting sore from talking a lot. All right, 1st and 10 on their own 3-yard line. We got a lot of people on the line of scrimmage. Malik Neighbors is lined up at the bottom of the screen. Tyrone Tracy is in the backfield. Handed off to Tracy. Picks up a yard at most. Good play by the Panthers defense. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 on their own 5-yard line. Let's see if they run a play before the end of the 3rd quarter. I doubt they will. Probably just going to let it run out. Tyrone Tracy's having himself a nice game. 13 carries for 85 yards and a touchdown. Not too bad. All right, yeah, they're trying to do a hard count to get him jump. Going to let the clock run out. So we're going into the 4th quarter. Through the 3, Panthers are up 17-7. My Panthers plus 6.5 bet is looking great right now. We're getting beautiful crowd shots of Germans eating pretzels and drinking beer. Love to see that. And yeah, we're going to commercial break, so we're going to talk more about the Sunday slate coming up. Just talked about the Titans versus the Chargers. Next up, we got Eagles at Cowboys. Cowboys are terrible at home this year. They are 0-3, 3-5 total record. Eagles are 6-2, 3-1 on the road. Eagles had a bit of a rough start to the season, but they are playing much, much better now. Saquon's incredible. Dude, that backwards hurdle he had last week against the Jaguars was unreal good. I love Saquon. He's just such a fun player to watch. Seems like a really good dude, too. Jalen Hurts has been picking it up as of late. Offensive line has been playing pretty well. Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown, both doing Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown things. I don't like Nick Sirianni, but I cannot argue with the amount of talent that the Eagles have, and they're 7.5-point favorites. I think they should be 7.5-point favorites. Dak is not playing. I think Dak's out for the rest of the year, to my knowledge, based off of his injury. A lot of injuries on the Cowboys' defensive side of the ball. Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs are both questionable. Cowboys' defense is really bad, giving up 28 points per game. I think they're giving up even more at home. So, yeah, I don't think this one's going to be close. I think the Eagles are going to run away with it to go to 7-2. Yeah, I don't have many other thoughts on this game other than the Cowboys are bad and the Eagles are playing well and picking it up and looking really good. Germany might start another war after this game. Yeah. This was our final punishment for World War II. This game forcing the Germans to watch the Giants and the Panthers. Yeah, I don't have any other thoughts on Cowboys versus the Eagles. I think Eagles are going to smoke them. I didn't feel comfortable enough to bet the Eagles plus or minus 7.5 points, but I can't see the Cowboys winning that game. What do we got next? What do we got next on the Sunday slate? We got the Jets at the Cardinals, but we are back to the broadcast, so I will talk about that one during the next commercial break. Luke Kuechly, he's in Germany right now, banging the drum for the Panthers. Good for Luke Kuechly. Good Ohio boy. Love anybody from the state of Ohio, my home, my people. Daniel Jones set back, throws it over the middle, incomplete pass to Wan'Dale Robinson. And so we're going to have 3rd and 9 from the Giants' own 5-yard line. I doubt they pick up this first down, so they're probably going to have to punt again, given the Panthers' good field position. But we'll see. 3rd and 9. Daniel Jones is going to have to pass to pick up the first down. We'll see how it goes. Pass over the middle to the tight end. It looks like he picked up the first down. Good throw on the quick slant to Theo Johnson, a Penn State boy, a guy after my own heart. Good throw by Daniel Jones. I was talking too much crap. That's why he made that throw. I was like, there's no way he's going to pick it up. That's on me. All right, so Giants pick up the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 on right around their own 15-yard line. Tyrone Tracy is lined up in the backfield. Daniel Jones is under center. 2 wide receivers split out wide. Malik Neighbors and Wan'Dale Robinson. They hand it off to Tracy. He's got some running room, but got barely past the line of scrimmage as the defensive lineman fell off his block to make the tackle. Malik Neighbors is coming up hobbling. We don't love to see that. The sideline woman reporter, who I can't tell you her name of because I don't remember, is talking about how he's been hobbling here for a little bit, has a little bit of an ankle injury. So we'll keep an eye on that for Malik. And it is 2nd and 9. 3 wide receivers out right. Motion number 13 across the field. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Lets it rip. Hits Wan'Dale Robinson wide open, who gets right around the Giants' 42-yard line for a fresh set of downs. All right, so D. Jones hits a wide open Wan'Dale. Worst thing that's happened in Germany since 1945. Oh, so true, man. So true. All right, so we got 1st and 10. Right around the Giants' 39-yard line. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers down to the bottom of the screen. Daniel Jones dropped back to pass. Lets it rip over the middle. Hits a Malik Neighbors, who took a shot, and he is slow to get up. He looks like he's in pain. We don't love to see that. I like Malik Neighbors. Think he's a lot of fun. I don't want to see him get hurt again. He's up and moving. Looks like he's holding his head. Dude had a bad concussion earlier this year. I want to see a replay, see what happened, see what he got hurt on that one. Drew Lock isn't bad. That's fair. That is a fair point. Maybe the Giants are tanking, and that's why they're riding with Daniel Jones. I'm trying to think, who's the big quarterback prospect coming out of college football this year? Cam Ward out of Miami. Shadir Sanders coming out of Colorado. I'm trying to think, who are the other good college quarterbacks that they could tank for? I mean, and with the way Cam Ward has been playing for the U this year, like, yeah, I could see them totally tanking to pick him up. Just trying to think of who, but they might not get the number 1 overall pick just because there's a lot of bad football teams in the NFL this year. But yeah, I'm trying to think. So Cam Ward, Shadir Sanders. Who are the other good quarterbacks coming out of college? Yeah, I'll look at that later. We're a commercial for the injury to Malik Neighbors. We got the Jets at the Cardinals. Jets are 3-6 after their Thursday night matchup win over the Texans last week. Cardinals are 5-4. They've won 3 straight games, to my knowledge. Yeah, 4-1 in their past 5 games. Kyler's looking really good. Their defense is playing much better than it has been. I like the Cardinals, honestly. I like Jonathan Gannon, the pew guy. I think they are a good football team. I think their defense was kind of rough to start the year, but it seems like they're gelling and playing a lot better. I don't think the Jets should be favored over anybody. I said the same thing last week against the Texans, so I could be very well wrong about that. But I don't know, man. Marvin Harrison Jr. is looking really good. Kyler's playing really well. They can run the ball well with James Conner. Trey McBride's a very good tight end in this league. And like I said, their defense is playing better. And I get it. The Jets beat the Texans in primetime. Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, Jalen Milroe, Jackson Dart, Carson Beck, maybe Quinn Ewers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I watched the back half I missed the first quarter of the Ole Miss Georgia game yesterday. I watched the last 3 quarters though. And yeah, I can't imagine Carson Beck becomes a first-round quarterback with the way he's been playing this year. I think they said he threw like 12 interceptions over his past 6 games since college or something like that. So, yeah, I can't imagine he's going to become a first-round pick. Okay. Devin Singletary picks up the first down on a 1st and 10 run, gets about 12, 13 yards. Giants are moving the ball again. 12 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Germans are singing Country Road by John Denver. It is beautiful. I love country roads. Take me home, West Virginia. And it's 1st and 10 on the Panthers' 29-yard line. Hand it off again to Tyrone Tracy. Picks up about 5-6 yards on the carry. So Giants are running the ball. Moving pretty well. Malik Neighbors is reportedly being evaluated for concussion. We hate to see that. Ooh. Yeah, they just showed the replay. He smacked his head against the turf hard. So it's 2nd and 4. Ball is right around the Panthers' 23-yard line. Daniel Jones dropped back to pass. Dumps it off to Tyrone Tracy, who dropped/fumbled the ball out of bounds. So it looks like it was a catch and a fumble for about 2 yards. So it's going to be about 3rd and 3. Yeah, that's definitely a fumble. Made a football move. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. Daniel Jones in shotgun. Tyrone Tracy's back there with them. Trips right receivers to the top side of the screen. I'm assuming they're going to pass the ball here with the way they're lined up. Yeah. Ooh, free runner. Oh. Daniel Jones picks it up for the first down. Runs out of bounds around the 12-yard line. Man. Panthers defensive back had a wide open free shot on Daniel Jones for the sack and just missed. Daniel Jones made a nice little move to get out of the pocket, but man, if they called the perfect defense and the player just unfortunately couldn't make the play. And listen, I may hate on Daniel Jones throwing the ball, but the dude can run. He makes plays with his legs, but yeah, he's got a rough time throwing it. But picks up the first down. Fresh set of downs on the Panthers' 13-yard line. Giants are moving the ball. Play action pass. Daniel Jones rolling out to the right. Runs again. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards. So, not a bad little first down play there. Under 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Panthers up 17-7. Giants are moving. We got 2nd and 7 on around the 10-yard line of the Panthers. So they can still pick up the first down before getting into the end zone. Now let's see what happens next. Malik Neighbors is running out of the blue medical tent. He's got his helmet on, so it looks like he's coming back out there. Apparently doesn't have a concussion. Good for him. Giants are in shotgun. They got 3 wide receivers on the field and a tight end. Tracy's in the backfield with Daniel Jones in the shotgun. They hand it off to Tracy. He's got a hole to run through. He picks up the first down to about the 2-yard line. Good run by Tyrone Tracy. Picks up about another 10 yards. And it's a fresh set of down. First and goal from the 2-yard line. And Malik Neighbors is coming back into the game, boys. All right. So we got first and goal. If I haven't said it recently, just want to say again, thank you guys for being here and joining me on this stream. I appreciate the support. This channel has grown a lot during this football season, so that's really cool to see. And guys like GP Glazer, Daniel Jones, play action pass, QB keep, runs it in for the touchdown. Giants going to go up to 13 points. Pending the extra point, they'll get 14. That's a big Giants touchdown. Now, pending the extra point, are only going to be down 3. So, huge play for the Giants. Good run by Daniel Jones. I may hate the man for throwing the ball, but he can run pretty well. Okay, sorry. What was I saying before Giants touchdown? Oh, yeah. Thank you to guys who are here, who consistently watch my videos and join the live stream and comment. I know you guys like GP Glazer, X Delta. I see you guys all the time. I really appreciate it. You guys rule. Warhead 42 Gaming, thank you for being here as well. Appreciate the kind compliments on my content. It's always cool to see. A Beefy Pig, I see you in the comments quite a bit as well. So it's just really cool that you guys join my streams and watch my videos all the time. We're building a little finned up community over here, and it's really cool that you guys are a part of it and enjoy joining me and watching my stuff. So I really do appreciate it. Without you, this channel doesn't grow, and yeah, really means a lot. So thank you. All right, back to the preview. As I was saying, I don't think the Jets should be 1.5 point favorites over anybody outside of the half against the Texans last week and the game against the Patriots earlier on Thursday night. Aaron Rodgers has not been playing very good football. I don't think Devontae Adams makes that big of a difference. You could fire your coaches. You could demote Nathaniel Hackett. It does not matter to me. I still don't think the Jets are very good. So when I saw Cardinals plus 1.5, I smashed that bet without thinking it. I think the Cardinals are a much better team than the Jets currently. First place in the NFC West, so good for them. And yeah, I think the Cardinals win that game easily. But we'll see. I could very well be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. Next up, we got the Lions at Detroit. Right, Lions at Houston. Lions are minus 3.5 point favorites. I think on DraftKings, which is what I use for my bets, they were also minus 3.5. Okay. I'm looking at ESPN bets, so sometimes the lines are a little bit different. The Lions are an absolute wagon. I am not a Lions fan, but I love Detroit. I love Dan Campbell, Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I love Jahmyr Gibbs and what's his face? Who's their other running back? Who's their other running back? Knuckles from Sonic and Knuckles. Why can I not think of it? Texans O-line is terrible, even without Aiden Hutchinson 6 sacks in the game. Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah, their interior offensive line is really bad. David Montgomery, thank you. I was thinking Devin Singletary for some reason, but anyway. Yeah, it's the Texans' offensive line is bad. They just picked up Zadarius Smith in a trade over this week, who may or may not play. It's a real bummer that Aiden Hutchinson is out because he was having an incredible year. And I like CJ Stroud. I think he's good, but like with a bad offensive line, all his receivers are hurt. Tank Dell and Nico Collins are both questionable. Stephon Diggs is out for the season with an ACL tear. There's just way too many injuries on that Texans offensive side of the ball. And yeah, I think the Lions are going to easily cover the 3.5 point spread. They're just offensively, defensively, special teams. They're just good across the board. So yeah, I think it's going to be an easy win for the Lions. Got to run. Thanks for the great content. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you joining me even for a little bit. And thanks for watching all my videos and stuff. All right, 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers on their own 30-yard line. Little pitch out to Chuba Hubbard. Looks like he's got some running room to the outside. Cuts it up. Picks up about 4 yards. A flag flies in. See what it is. It looks like it's in the area of a hold. This one might be coming back. Yep. Holding on Jatavian Sanders. So it's going to be, or Jalen Coker. My bad. So it's going to be 1st and 20. The Panthers' own 20-yard line. Chuba Hubbard with 138 yards. Career high. Good for Chuba. Love Chuba. Dude just got paid, and he's still playing incredible. All right, so now 1st and 20 on the Panthers' 20-yard line. Let's see what they do. Bryce Young drops back to pass. Yeah, dumped it off to Chuba Hubbard. Another flag on the field. It looks like it's going to be a holding. Ball was out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chuba, no. Oh, that's not a good sign. Chuba Hubbard went down. He's grabbing at his leg. Other Panthers players are like immediately motioning for the trainer to come out. It looked like it was a horse collar tackle on the first look from what I saw. Oh, poor Chuba. Oh, man. Just got paid. Having a great game today. And in the 4th quarter, he gets injured. That's such a bummer. Hopefully he's fine. It doesn't look good, though. All right, Chuba's up and moving. All right, that's a good sign. It's getting a cheer from the German crowd. There is still a flag on the field. Oh, fumble. Offense on the penalty on the offense. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is absolutely heartbreaking. So Chuba Hubbard fumbled the ball, got injured on the play. Okay, not a horse collar. He got him around the shoulder. That's fine. Oh, man, that is absolutely heartbreaking for the Panthers. Yeah, it looks like it came out as he was going down. I thought they blew it dead before. Like, I didn't see it either. Like, I thought the play was over and he just like hit the ground and let go of the ball. But like, they're showing the replay and it's definitely a fumble. And man, like, unless something terrible happens for the Giants here, it's all but guaranteed a field goal. And man, that is heartbreaking for the Panthers, who've been playing pretty well up until this point. Like, Chuba was running well, having himself a great game, and man, he gets fumbles and gets injured on the same play. That's just a bummer. All right, Panthers ball on their own 22-yard line. Daniel Jones tip pass still caught by Theo Johnson for the 1st down. I thought that was going to get picked off, honestly. Yeah. Heck of a catch by Theo Johnson to get the ball off the tip. Man. Good catch by Theo Johnson. Good for him. All right, so Giants 1st down on the Panthers 11-yard line after the fumble and the 1st down pickup. Hand the ball off to Tyrone Tracy, who picks up about 5 yards on that carry. So he's on the 6-yard line. About 5 yards to another 1st down. Or about 4 yards to another 1st down, sorry. About 5 yards to pick up the 1st. And after playing a really good game all game long, things are not looking good for the Panthers right now. But we'll see. Maybe they get a turnover. Maybe they force a field goal and they only tie it up 17-17. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, we got pistol formation for the Giants. Wando Robinson goes in motion. They hand it off to Malik Neighbors out of the backfield. He cuts it up. He wasn't able to make a man miss, though. It's going to be about a 1-yard loss on that play. This is going to be 3rd and 6, right around the 5-yard line. They can still pick up the first down before they go into the end zone. So, Panthers need to hold them here to a field goal or force a turnover, one or the other. All right, 3 wide receivers on the field. Shotgun formation. Looks like Tyrone Tracy's in the backfield. Dumps it off to Tracy. Oh, that's an interception. What a play. Josey Jewell picks the ball off, just rips it away from Tyrone Tracy. Heck of a play by Josey Jewell there. Good for him. And the Panthers avoid disaster after the fumble. Throw it to Malik. Oh, yeah. Pass was behind Tyrone Tracy. He couldn't get his hands on it. Josey Jewell just finds the ball in his hands and he holds on to it. Yeah, dude. What a pick. I'm just watching a replay. That was incredible. Yeah. If he just led Tyrone Tracy to the sideline a little bit further, that would have been... Wow. I don't know if that was more the Panthers being good or the Giants being bad, but Panthers avoided disaster there. Good news. Chuba Hubbard is back in the game. Oh, thank God. That injury looked real bad, so I'm glad he's back. And they hand it to him. Picks up about 5 yards on first down, so it's going to be 2nd and 5. Okay. So, after the Chuba Hubbard fumble, an incredible play by the defense. Panthers avoid disaster. And yeah, if they move the ball, pick up some first downs, and chew some clock off, this one should be all but over at this point. There's about 5.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Let's see, Bryce Young is under center. Hand the ball off to Chuba again. Finds a little bit of running room. Picks up about 2 or 3 yards. So it's going to be about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, somewhere in that range. Yeah, if they pick up this first down, it's going to be huge for the Panthers. Man, big turnover by Josey Jewell. All right, 3rd and 2, big 3rd down. Just under 5 minutes left in the game. Oh, just a little bit. He had Jalen Coker open, and Bryce Young just barely overthrew him. That was... Yeah, I want to see that again. Oh, yeah, like literally half a yard shorter, and that would have been easy first down, and Jalen Coker might still be running to the end zone. Yeah, Bryce Young knows he missed him. He's angry with himself. I get it. But man, if he hit that, it would have been over. But he didn't. So Panthers are going to punt here. And he sends it away. Booming punt. Turman's backing up. Catches it around the 30. Makes a couple guys miss. Gets hit. Good 9-yard, 8-yard return or so. So the Giants are going to have the ball on their own 39-yard line with about 4.5 minutes left in the game. Let's see if we get a Daniel Jones legacy drive. I don't think so. But they can still run the ball. There's still plenty of time. And yeah, let's see what the Giants offense can pull off. They've been playing better in the second half. Scored 2 touchdowns. And yeah, if they get in field goal range, they could tie it up, score a touchdown. They're relying on the Panthers offense to, have a 2-minute drill to win the game. So see how it goes. And they hand it off to that's Tyrone Tracy. He picks up about 6 or 7 yards on a good run on first down. So it's going to be 2nd and 3, just past the 45-yard line. Tyrone Tracy, 17 carries for 105 yards and a touchdown. Good for him, having a good day. I run my wife's fantasy league. She has Tyrone Tracy, so I know she's going to be happy about that. Yeah, and ball's right around the Giants' 45-yard line. 2nd and 4, just ticked under 4 minutes left. Daniel Jones is under center. Hands the ball off to Tracy again. Finds a little running room. Makes the guy miss the line of scrimmage, but only able to pick up about 2 or 3 yards. And there is a flag down. So, Hockey League and the refs are sorting out. Let's see what it ends up being. Okay, looks like it's against the offense. Wan'Dale Robinson lined up off sides. I don't understand how a receiver ever lines up off sides, but that's neither here nor there. So we got 3:46 left on the clock. It's 2nd and 9. Ball is going to be just on the 40-yard line. Daniel Jones is lined up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. No pass rush. He's got all day to throw the ball. And he skips it short to Wan'Dale Robinson. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 after the incomplete pass. Yeah. He had Wan'Dale Robinson open. He just missed him. Yeah, that's definitely an incomplete pass. It just skipped about half a yard short. All right, 3rd and 9. Big 3rd down of the game for the Giants. Daniel Jones in shotgun. They got three receivers up top. Daniel Jones drop backs pass. Lets it rip over the middle. Incomplete pass. Ball is tipped. 4th and 9. They're going to punt it away. They're going to keep the offense on the field. We'll see. Looks like Daniel Jones is walking off the field, so I think the Giants are going to punt. Yeah, and he had Theo Johnson running open, and he just threw it way behind him. Call me a Daniel Jones hater, but this right here, this is my point. When we got a down Ravens player, oh, it's Jadeveon Clowney. Man, Panthers are getting hurt. Looks like it's a knee thing. Okay, he's up and walking. He's grabbing at his knee. Hope he's okay. Yeah, he's hobbling. He's walking on his own power, which is a good side. He's limping, though. Okay. Giants are punting. Their punter with the beautiful flowing locks is out there. It's going to be his 5th punt of the game. Don't love it when your punter is out there 5 times, but such is life. Let's see if the Panthers can get a return out of this. All right, ball's away. Fair catch called at the Panthers' 18-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and 10 right around there. I think if the Panthers pick up 1 or 2 first downs, this point's pretty much over at this point. They just got to avoid turnovers. And move the ball. Yeah, they're showing a replay of that pick by Josie Jewell. I still can't get over that. That was a heck of a play. All right, 1st and 10 for the Panthers, right around the 20-yard line. Bryce Young is under center. Got 3 wide receivers out there and a tight end. Single back, hand it to Chuba. Chuba picks up about 3 or 4 yards on 1st down, so not a bad run to start the drive. All right, so we got 2nd and 7, just ticking under 3 minutes right now. Yeah, I think if the Panthers pick up 1 first down, this point's pretty much out of hand. If they pick up 2, then the game's definitely over. Hand it to Chuba, and he doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage, so they're going to lose about 1 yard. Chuba's gotten a lot of touches. Yeah, well, their 2nd string running back, Miles Sanders, he got hurt, if I remember correctly, like sometime in the end of the 1st quarter, beginning of the 2nd quarter, something like that. So I don't think they really have another good running back they could hand the ball off to. And plus, like, I don't know. Chuba's playing well. Like, he's having some big runs. 23 carries for 148 yards. That's right around 6 yards per carry if I can do quick mental maths right. So, yeah, I mean, if he's playing well, might as well keep feeding it to him. You know what I mean? All right. So it's 3rd and 8. Giants just call a timeout. So clock is stopped. Bryce Young drops back to pass. Throws the ball. Oh, and he hits Xavier Leggett to pick up the first down. That is huge. Big throw. Big catch by the Panthers. Gonna get the ball around the 30-yard line or so. Good throw by Bryce. Hits his back foot in timing, in rhythm. Makes a tight throw. Xavier Leggett gets a big first down. Good for the Panthers. Yeah. Yeah, that was a huge play. I mean, like, you couldn't have asked for a better throw by Bryce Young there. And now they like pick up one more first down and this game's over. Hand it off to Hubbard, who loses like 2 yards. Yeah, that's not great. Brian Burns attack on the backfield, keeping his current team alive against his former team. But yeah, I agree with you. That was a big time clutch throw by Bryce Young there. Do you think the Panthers should trade Bryce Young or should they keep Bryce? You know, it all depends. Because, like, right now he's on the rookie contract, right? And I think so the way first round draft picks are set up is they get a 4-year contract and a 5th-year option. So, like, this is his 2nd year. So he's still got 2 more years on his cheap rookie contract. And, like, based off what I'm seeing these past couple games, like, he's been playing pretty well. And, like, he's improving, which is good. So, like, honestly, I think they should keep him at this point, and see what you got, like, the rest of this year and next year, and then kind of make that decision for the 5th-year option after that. And then, I don't know, kind of see what happens. Like, I really liked Bryce Young when he played at Alabama. Got rid of Pickett after 2 years. Yeah. To be fair, I think Kenny Pickett kind of got a raw deal in Pittsburgh. What's his face? Matt Canada is the offensive coordinator. He didn't really have the best offensive line in the world. I mean, the Steelers' offensive line is night and day better this year than it was last year. So, yeah, I don't know. I just think, like, quarterback is so hard to play that I don't think you give up on the guy after 2 years. Like, I know it's like a good, like, knee-jerk reaction to do so, but I don't know, man. I don't think they should give up on Bryce Young after this year. But I don't know. Got to see how he plays towards the back half of the season. Get him a slightly better offensive line. Get him another good wide receiver. I really like Xavier Leggett. I think he's going to be a good player in this league. Yeah. And when you look at it like that way, like, yeah, like, you got Justin Fields, who played well when Russell Wilson was hurt. And then Russell Wilson's coming in, and he looks like Seattle Russell versus Denver Russell. So, like, yeah, it worked out well for you. And, like, but yeah, I still think Kenny Pickett got a raw deal, but, it worked out well. And if, like, the Panthers can get a good veteran quarterback, kind of like Russell Wilson, that, like, would be an improvement, then, like, yeah, get rid of him. But, like, I don't know. I don't think you bail on your number 2 overall draft pick or number 1 overall draft pick 2 years in and then draft another quarterback. I think that's just a good recipe for disaster and not doing good things. Like, I like Dave Canales as a coach. I think he's a very good offensive coach. He revived Baker's career in Tampa. Bryce Young, like, is he like a world beater, incredible quarterback right now? Like, no, but, like, he's playing a lot better. He's improving quite a bit. So yeah, I don't think you get rid of him. All right. A little quick pass here to Malik Neighbors. That's for you, GP Glazer. 2nd and 6, right around the 25-yard line. It's going to be a 2-minute warning after this play. Daniel Jones steps up the pocket, gets hit as he threw, but he threw another to Malik. Picks up the first down. 2-minute warning hits. Giants are going to have first down right around their own 35-yard line. So, we're actually having a fun little game here. All right. I think I'm done talking about the Texans at the Lions at Texans. So let's go to the Monday night game for tomorrow. My Dolphins versus the Rams. Rams are 1.5-point favorites. It's in LA. It's tough for the Dolphins to go from South Florida to Los Angeles. Going from as far east as to far west as possible. So, I don't know. I think the Dolphins are desperate. Is kind of my thought. I think like they think every game is a must-win at this point. With that being said, our offensive tackle, Austin Jackson, is out. He's had a really good year so far this year. Tyreek Hill might not play. We still got some injuries in the secondary. And the Rams are looking pretty good as of late. After they got all their players back from injury, they had that big game against the Seahawks last week. They won in overtime. I'm going to bet on the Dolphins tomorrow. I want to see how the line moves before that. I'm going to bet on them. I don't have the highest hopes for this game. But offense looks completely different with Tua back there, so that's pretty huge. Devon Achian's having himself a heck of a year. Raheem Mostert needs to stop fumbling the ball. Yeah. My heart says the Dolphins win this game. My head says the Rams probably win this game. But I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow goes. It's so hard because the Rams are a weird team where they're just kind of injured all the time. But Matthew Stafford's incredible. I think Sean McVay is a really good coach. When Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp are both playing, their offense looks great. They have some issues defensively, but Javon Curse, their rookie pass rusher coming out of Florida State, he looks great. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a fun game. Dolphins are desperate. Rams are kind of desperate, but not nearly as much. I'm gonna say the Dolphins win, but that's from fan me. That's not from realistic me. Always bet on your favorite team unless you're the Browns. That's a fair point. Deep ball to Malik Neighbors, and he came down with the catch. Holy crap. Daniel Jones threw a bomb to Malik Neighbors coming back right from the commercial break. Oh, no, that ball hit the ground. That's not a catch. Yeah, that ball straight up bounced off the turf and hit him in the chest. Sorry, buddy. I know you wanted that Malik Neighbors catch, but that is not a catch. Yeah, that is the most clear ball hit the ground before he caught it I have ever seen. Yeah, if they don't overturn this, NFL rigged. I'm sorry, man. I wanted him to catch it for your sake, but it's not even close. All right, yeah. So 2nd and 10, they took away the catch. Ball is on Giants 34-yard line. Shotgun Daniel Jones back there with Tyrone Tracy. Drop back to pass. Quick little throw to number 13, Jalen Hyatt. So they pick up about 6 yards on that. Clock is running. Giants have no timeouts. I don't think you want a quick throw for 6 yards to inbounds, but hey, what do I know? 3rd and 4, Giants from the hurry up. Daniel Jones drop back to pass again. Same exact throw to Jalen Hyatt. Pretty much same exact play. Pick up another 6 yards. Clock continues to run. About 1:20 left as they pick up the first down. They're right on their own 46-yard line. Daniel Jones' legacy drive, we'll see. Lets it rip over the middle of the field. That is Theo Johnson again. So, ball is going to be just shy of the Panthers' 40-yard line. They pick up another first down. The clock continues to run. We're at right about a minute right now. See if the Giants can get into field goal range and kick a field goal, or if they get the game-winning touchdown. And Jones surveys, throws it to Jalen Hyatt, who's just short of the first down again. Dude, this game might go to overtime. 40 seconds left on the clock, 2nd and 1. Ball is on the Panthers' 32-yard line. Oh, Malik Neighbors gets the catch for the first down. Daniel Jones is cooking. All right, 20 seconds left. Malik Neighbors, big catch. Giants are going to spike the ball. 17 seconds left on the clock. All right. So, Giants probably have like 1 or 2 more shots to the end zone at this point. Second and 10. Ball is on. Want to see where their ball is at? Show me the field. Just so about 27-yard line of the Panthers. So it'd be at this point a 44-yard field goal for Graham Gano. Panthers take a timeout. And you're right, Daniel Jones is cooking. So 17 seconds left. Probably have like 1, 2 shots to the end zone at this point to go for the win. Otherwise, they're going to roll out Graham Gano for the game-winning field goal. Send it to overtime. We'll see. This game going to overtime is honestly... that's an even better punishment for the Germans. All right. So, Giants rolled it up in shotgun on the Panthers' 27-yard line. Daniel Jones drops back to pass, lets it rip to the sideline. Theo Johnson makes another catch. 5 seconds roll off the clock. He picks up about 3 or 4 yards. 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. 12 seconds left on the clock. It would be the funniest thing in the world if he throws it inbounds, they get tackled, and they can't spike the ball because it's 4th down, and then clock runs out, they can't get the field goal off. That is my dream scenario for what's going to happen right here. I don't think it will, but if that does happen, that'd be the funniest thing in the world. All right, Panthers take another timeout. You'd kick it right now? Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks like they're gonna run one more play. I feel like you gotta try at least one more if you're the Giants, you know. But like I said, I could totally see them throwing it inbounds and running clock out and not be able to get the kickoff. That is my dream scenario. I think it'd be really funny. All right, 3rd and 7. Drop back. All right. Daniel Jones basically just threw it away. So 10 seconds left on the clock. Graham Gano is running out for the game-tying field goal to send this bad boy to overtime. We'll see what happens. It's a 42-yard field goal. Graham Gano did miss one wide right earlier. Missed from 43. Thank you, Rich Eisen, for telling me. Panthers call a timeout. Ice the kicker. I don't know, man. Missed one from 43. First game coming off injury. It's probably a little stiff. Probably not his best self. I kind of want the Panthers to win. So I don't know. All right. Graham Gano is lining it up. And the kick is up, and it is good right down the middle. All right, we're going to overtime, folks. All right, I wasn't prepared for this game to go to overtime. I've had to pee for like the last hour, so I will be back in like 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. So, didn't miss too much while I was gone. Germany is in shambles. Yeah, they're just going to kick this one out of the back of the end zone. Oh, no. They let him return it. Dude, if he takes this back, I would be so happy. Okay, he didn't take it back. Flag flying down. All right, holding on the receiving team, so even if they didn't go back, wouldn't have mattered. Got to make a little note. Top 5 worst plays. The Germans having to watch the Panthers and Giants go into overtime is definitely going to be on a potential for this week. So just going to put that in my little note sap so I don't forget when I make the video on Tuesday. All right, so we were in overtime, folks. Bryce Young and Daniel Jones, midfield. Bryce Young is a full foot shorter than Daniel Jones, which is kind of funny to see them right next to each other. How do you find the plays for the worst plays of the week? So I sit down on my couch and I have 2 TVs. I have my big, big 65-inch screen TV, which I put the NFL Sunday Ticket quad box on. So I watch 4 games at once. And then I put my local game, which is usually the Browns because I'm from Ohio, on another TV. So I watch 5 games at once. And then pretty much while I am watching the games, I am like scrolling through Twitter because I follow a bunch of like Barstool, ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS, like the accounts. Like when people like screw up like really badly, they usually post that. So I'm constantly like scrolling through, trying to see like what's happening and what's going on in the games I'm not actively watching. And then like usually Monday morning after I make the NFL meeting video, while I'm like doing work for my day job, I'll like have the highlights on my like personal computer monitor because I work from home, and I'll just like go through and just like scan and see anything that happens. So it's just I will just watch a lot of football. I scroll through Twitter, and as soon as I see something that I think will be funny and put on the worst plays of the week video, I just make a little note of it of my notes app, and then Tuesday morning I go through that like notes app and I just scroll and like pick my like 5 favorite ones that I remember, and then I like write out a little script where I say what I say, and then yeah, I put the video together. So it's usually how it works. It's not perfect. Sometimes, like I am one person, so sometimes I miss things. but I try, like, usually when something like really dumb and boneheaded happens, like it makes its way through Twitter and Instagram, and like I see it pretty well. It's like sometimes it even makes the highlight video. Um, like that one for the Bears player who was like taunting the Commanders crowd while Jaden Daniels was throwing the Hail Mary to win the game against them. Like that made it to like NBC like halftime like highlight show or whatever. So like that one was like, yeah, that was like a clear cut number one. Um, all the Will Levis plays, like the meme accounts on Twitter and Instagram, they like post those as well. So like those are usually easy to find. And then, but yeah, it's usually how it works. I just scan the internet and watch a lot of football and then make little notes so that like when it's time for me to make that short, I know what's going on. All right. We are in overtime. I don't know who got the ball. I wasn't fully paying attention. Oh, another thing I do as well for the worst plays, I scan like ESPN's like play by play, and then just like any drive that ends. You know, I could put it up on my other screen so you could see, just so it makes more sense with the visual. Nope, wrong one. Okay, so like ESPN has this like play by play thing, and pretty much like anything that ends in like an interception or a fumble, I just go find out where it is and then pull up like the highlight video on YouTube and then see, was it like a really stupid interception? Was it really stupid fumble? And that's another way I find it as well. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. Giants get the ball. They're on their own 25-yard line. First in overtime. Shotgun formation. Tyrone Tracy in the backfield with Daniel Jones. They hand it off to him on a little draw. He's going to lose about 2 yards. Oh, fumble. Giants fumbled the ball. Wow. Wow. Oh, that might be ball game. All the Panthers just need to kick a field goal. Well, this is going to be one of the quickest overtimes of all time. Oh, that's a clear cut fumble. He got the ball punched out immediately. Which which division will you do the week for the meeting? NFC South. That's what I'm going to do this week. I thought the Panthers playing in Germany opened up a lot of jokes for me, so that was kind of the thought process this week. Also, the Saints firing Dennis Allen. Yeah, so it's going to be NFC South tomorrow. I wrote part of the script, and then I'll add and change some things as I watch the course of the game today. But the general idea is already written and fleshed out. So all right, Tyrone Tracy's face buried in his hands on the sideline. I feel bad for him. All right, 2nd and 9. Ball is on the Giants' 23-yard line. I imagine the Panthers are just going to hand it off a couple times and try to kick the field goal. Picks up like 2 or 3 yards. Chuba Hubbard. Sounds about right. Man. Man. That fumble by Tyrone Tracy and the interception by Daniel Jones are just absolutely game breaking. All right, 3rd and 7. Probably just going to run the ball again. They do hand it off Chuba Hubbard for the 3rd straight time of the row. Picks up like 1 or 2 yards. So it's going to be 4th and 5. Ball right around the 19, 18-yard line. So about a 35-yard field goal. And yeah, barring disaster here, looks like the Panthers are going to win this game. But you never know. People miss field goals all the time. Man, I feel bad for Tyrone Tracy. Rookie's having a really good year. He just looks heartbroken on the sideline. It's a bummer for him. Giants take a timeout to ice the kicker. All right. Timeout is officially over. Lining up the kick, 36 yards. Let's see if he wins it for the Panthers. And the kick is up and good, right down the middle. Carolina Panthers win the game in overtime with a walk-off field goal. Heartbreaking for Tyrone Tracy on the sideline. Panthers are officially over their win total from last year with 3 wins, so good for them. And that was actually a fun German game. It was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Wow. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and being here. I'm going to transfer out of my office to my living room to go watch the 1 o'clock slate. So really appreciate it when you come out here and watch my streams. GG. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll have the NFL meeting video up same time as it usually is. So thanks again for joining me. You guys rule. And I appreciate it. Go to your grandma's house for the Steelers game. That's a good call. Grandma will feed you and take care of you. All right. Bye, guys.